Hello, this video I'm going to show you all the Series 1 Botbots I've got, Series 2 Botbots I've got, Series 3 Botbots that I've got, Series 4 Botbots that I've got, Series 5 Botbots that I have got. Botbots were little transformers that changed from everyday objects like sofas, phones, food, drinks into robot forms. You can get them from between I think it's £2 to £5 depending on where you get the one packs from. But there you go. So we have our Botbots and we have some wobbly stuff. So the first one is this. I think it's a pair of weights. I think. Now it could be barbells. Are they the same thing? Not sure. But they're pink. Could they be like them really hard plastic single hand weight things? I don't know. But to transform it, what you do is you lift these flaps up like so. Same on the other side, like so. Then lift this up, so it's like its legs are like on a floating platform sort of thing. I'll just zoom the camera in so you can see, like so. I swear there's like a fly in here somewhere. Then what you do is this section here you pull up. It's a little bit, no you don't, you pull this section down. It's got these little nibs on the side, so just pull them down like that. Then you pull them up, and then what you do is you fold the hands down like so. So it looks like it's got giant stay there boy. It looks like it's got giant shoulder pads, and if you look closely enough at the face, it looks like it's got a Hitler tash. It was just pink and silver before, but you got a little bit of white there, a little bit of green for the green, a little bit of blue for the eyes, and a lot more white around the head area. I like how it's got the little butt flap still. I like that. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Martin the Martian from the Looney Tunes. Don't know why. Yeah, it's the Jack in the Box, alright. You can move the clown's head around. You can't move this about and turn it round, unfortunately. It is what it is. Yeah, robot mode bits, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So to transform the thing, what you do is fold that out, fold the legs out, fold that down, and fold the arm out, and I think, nope, you pull that up so you can reveal a bit of detail in there. So there, it's supposed to be like a clown, I think. I really don't know what's going off there. It just is what it is, I suppose. But it's nice, it's different, it's kind of like the Christmas tree one, except more obvious, I suppose. Oh yeah, the colours are nice bit of yellow, nice bits of red all over. Shame it's got no eyes, so it's a blind clown, unless that's its eye? Whatever. I don't know why you'd have a whole clown's head on your hand. It's kind of like a weird puppet sort of thing. Oh no, it's kind of like a weird puppet talking to itself or something. Whatever. This one, some people think is a floppy disk drive, but I reckon it's a portable CD player. it's just how the look of the thing is, and I think these are supposed to be like headphones, I think. And if you look on the other side, yeah, you can see the face, but I think it's a CD player. To transform it, what you do is fold the legs down, like so. You can have them straight down like that, or have them out a bit like that if you want. Up to you. Then you pull on this blue section. Helps if you get a fingernail in there, because it is a bit tight. Come on. There we go. And then you rotate them down. Kind of looks like it's saying, I've got muscles. No one cares, mate. Okay. I'm pretty sure stereotypical Canadian one. Put in the comments below if I'm right. It's a boot. No, literally, it's a boot. No, it's a type of shoe. It's a boot. Forget it. So, it's a really nice one, actually. There's only one other piece of football. Actually, there's two pieces of footwear. One's a trainer, and one's a trainer that's got dog mess in it. Yeah. So, you've got some nice detail on the bottom. The sole's really nicely done. Bit of black on here, which looks nice. Some, I think it's like heat stuff on the side, like an Ugg boot sort of thing. And then black on the top. And then the lace design. So, to transform it, what you need to do first, pull the feet out. Fold these up a bit. They can pop off, so you've got to be careful because they're on ball joints. Then what you do is get in here with your fingernail and fold out the hands. Like so, or the arms. Then what you do is fold that up. Yes, that is the face. Fold that up again. Turn it around. And fold that down. So it's got like a giant hat. And why is all that there? Where it's got trees and a deer. That's why I think it's a stereotypical Canadian sort of design. That face though. Why is it in the later waves of Botbots the face designs go all what on me? It's got giant eyebrows. It's got a giant moustache. I do like this one a lot, actually. I really do. Yeah, but it's a boot. You know, like a type of shoe, a boot. You know. So this next one, I think, is supposed to be a food parcel or something like that. Just looking at it, or it could be something bundled up in cloth or something with a bow on it, as we see here. There's another one that's, I think, green, and they're supposed to be like luchador wrestlers, and this one's meant to be the good one, and the other ones are meant to be the bad one. Either that or the one, I think this is wave 5, so the one in wave 4 is meant to be the good one. This is the bad one, I think. But to transform it, all you need to do is fold this up. Well, fold it out, should I say. Fold these out. And I'll just get it back. Fold it down like so, and then you can just articulate these how you want. The hands you don't need to pull out. In fact, I don't think you can pull them out, can you? Can you pull the hands out? No, you can't. You just can handle the arms, and there you go. It stands up pretty well. As you can see, it's got the luchador wrestler sort of body type and a mask, even though you can see its face. So it's so angry because it has been dishonoured. And it's also got a championship belt, which, it is my belt. But, mate, you're not associated with any promotion. I don't care, it is mine. Nice detail in the legs, sort of thing. It's plain. It's plain. I think the reason why it's not one of my favourites is that it's just too overcomplicated design, but I do like it. I do like it. Now, this one, I believe, is a bike racing game. I'll just come in here and just zoom in somewhat. You can see like two moulded in bikes, and you can see the screen. You've got dual checkered flag. You've got two different Botbots. Both the pencil ones, I think, and then some detail over there. Checkered flag tampered on there, and at the back you've got a lot of detail. You've got the air intake, air vent there, and then you've got all the different buttons and whatnot, where the power and whatnot goes in to these cabinets. So just zoom out somewhat. So to transform it, fold the legs down and push them back. Yes, they are the legs. Not the most stable ones, but they are what they are. Then pull these out. A little bit of nice mechanical detail in there. Very nice. Fold them up. It does help. And then get the arms out. Now you will need a nail. And they just pull out like that. And they can fold them down if you want, like so. So just stand it up if I can. It is a bit hard, so I'll just... There we go. Like that. So not really much more is revealed here apart from the very simple visory face. I'll just zoom in here. You can see little handed focus. Thank you. You can see little hand detail, but not really that much. It's... I mean, they haven't done another one of these, which is surprising, but in another way it isn't as well, because what would you really do different? Then again, the amount of repaints they've done, I'm surprised they haven't actually. So this next one is possibly one of my least favourite, because at first I didn't get what it was, and it doesn't fully fold in properly, but you'll see what it is. It's this. What it's meant to be, I had to Google this and ask someone because I didn't get it. It was kind of like, this is meant to be rice and this is meant to be a fish. It's kind of like one of them wasabi sort of Japanese sort of things. And red for the tail and orange for the top, which I think is actually pretty accurate. The rice is not quite proper, but it is what it is. And yeah, stuff's just poking out. So to transform it, you can leave the tail down, but I like to have it up. Pull what is meant to be the legs out. Fold this section up. It is on the ball joint. For whatever reason, yank the head out. And yeah, you can have it facing the other way around to transform it, but it feels like... Hang on, let's... Yeah, it goes in either easier the other way around. Just fold out the head and fold this down. And it's a little dragony thing. Is it me, or does it look like it's... Is it me, or does it kind of remind you of the dragon from Neverending Story crossed with a Japanese dragon sort of thing? No, Chinese, that's it. Chinese New Year sort of thing. Why do the legs keep folding in? Stay out. A lot of more detail obviously in this area. A lot more green. It's kind of like Constructicon green, ain't it? It's got a bit of posability in... Oh, the head won't go down any... The neck won't go down any further. Oh well. The head can rotate all the way around. A bit of white in the teeth. A bit of red in the eyes. And the legs are green. Time for Botbotception, because it's a boxing glove. You can see a plaster on there and a bit of black to show where the hand would go in, and a but that's more for robot detail, that black bit there. To transform, it's very simple, mostly. So you pull that up, pull that out should I say, pull that out, pull that up, and there are feet. There are feet, hang on, let's see if I can... No, can't do it. There are little feet on there that are supposed to pull out, but they are really, really tight in there, so it still works anyway. But yeah, it's a boxing glove Botbot that turns into a boxing glove. bit of grey for that hand, a lot of grey and the black eye, which is purple, and then a little bit of black for that hand. And it's on the ball joint, so you can move it back how you want, and same on that side, move it back how you want. But I think it's just meant to be up a bit, so you've got a bit of mobility sort of thing. Yeah. Next we have one that, just show you, this had a hair on it. It's a dummy, or a pacifier if you're American. So yeah, you can basically see the eye in there, but it's a dummy. It's nicely coloured actually. The plastic's really well done. I think this is painted plastic, but the rest is, oh no, that's painted as well. So it's a sort of pinky colour. So to transform it, you just rotate it around so you can see the mouth, well, their eye. Fold these out, rotate these down, or to the back, whichever you prefer, and fold the hands out, and then fold this down. And there you have the little Botbot. And you can see, I'll just zoom in the camera, you can see a, whoa, 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 that's too far. There we go. You can see a little mouth poking out of there. A little bit of a chest detail is now shown, but other than that, I mean, could say they're wings or a cape sort of thing, but other than that, it is what it is. You can see a little pupil within its eye. Oh, cute. But I think it's called the Shushifier. I don't know whether it's its hands or its great big 3 fingers. Now, different to the other one we had, the orange backpack, here's a blue one. It's a lot bigger and it's got about the same detail, I'd say. A little bit of detail on the front there, black straps, pockets painted in black, that mesh detail that you see on backpacks. Weird that the back straps aren't painted black, but oh well, it is what it is. It's got a fair bit of paint already, leave it alone. To transform it, you fold the legs out, pull the arms out, which because of all the nubs on the side, really easy to do. Then you pull these sections out. Now, I'll just zoom in here. Not that much. If you can see on there, there's a little tab which goes into there. It can be a little bit tricky, but it is doable because these bits are a bit soft. And then you can fashion these however you want, like antlers, get the word out right. More grey is revealed on the legs and on the face. It looks like it's got a reverse Mohican, and it's happy with itself. Next we have one that's another drinks one, and it is pretty much the same as the blue and grey one. Zoom out a bit, God. It's meant to be a one with, it's meant to be a disused one. You can see a plaster on there, you can see it's radioactive, a radioactive drink, why not? Nice straw design, and they're meant to be painted, them details, but oh well. To transform it, all you need to do is fold this up as far as you can, pull these out, which they can pull off on this one really well, and that's basically it. It's different enough. It's different enough. You can see a lot of detail on the face and a little bit of yellow on there, and that's pretty much it new for this one. It stands pretty well because, I mean, it's a round base. It's a nice enough one. It's a nice enough one. Next we have one that you could really repaint it gunmetal grey and purple and have it as a Sharktacon. But at the minute it's a hat. The original was red and black, or was it orange and black? Can't remember. But this is a grey and blue hat. I think it's a bit more convincing as a hat than the other one because of the colours. This bit was painted on the original one, and it's a little bit of details on the rim of the hat and nothing else. Apart from the back, a little bit of a strap detail on there, as it were.
So to transform it, what you need to do first is pull out the fin and rotate it around, like so. Then get this section and pull it back, pull this out and pull this out. Well, rotate it out so it's like that. You could leave it like that. It's some sort of Sonic shark. Even though I'm doing the Mario theme. Then with your fingernails, pull out the hands. Then you can rotate the hands up, then fold out the legs. So there you go. It's got a little bit of articulation in the tail, the arms and the fin. So yes, Baby Sharktacon, do, Baby Sharktacon, do.
Yes, it's another one of those drink ones that transforms very similar to a lot of the other ones. It's got a lot of blue. I think they've been the most repaints of this one. There was a green one that had some like leaves on the front. I don't know what sort of flavour that would have been, but whatever. Shame that bit ain't painted white, but this bit is. It is what it is. To transform it, like the others, all you do is pull the arms out, and they can be a bit tricky, but because they're so big, it's not that hard, especially if you've got fingernails of some description. Pull them out. I said pull them out. God's truth. I will not be defeated. There we go. And then you can pull the legs out. They don't pull out too far, you just basically split them apart, and then you pull the head up and you can slide it down if you want. And there it is. It's a thing, is what it is. The red one that had the all stuff spurting out of it with the radioactive symbol, it's basically the same as this, except the legs are one piece. It's the same thing, isn't it, really? I think it's the face and the colours that work. Just zoom in a bit on the face so you can see. I think it's supposed to be one of those really, really cold slush puppy sort of things. I could be wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting from it anyway. Either that or it looks really scared that you're going to attack it with something. Or maybe I'm making it up as I go along.
So this next one takes the biscuit a little bit. Pardon the pun, but not sorry. It is literally a biscuit. A cookie. But in America it would be a cookie regardless of what you call it. But over here in Britain it's a biscuit. And the details are basically bits of lumpy bits on the bottom. Very nice details and texture, I have to say. To transform it, all you need to do is fold the legs out, pull the arms down, like so, and fold that bit out. And I don't know if it's meant to be like a Girl Scout sort of thing on here, or sort of like a pinafore or whatnot, but it's nice. It's got really big lumpy arms, but she's happy about it. She does not care what's going on with anything else. She's just happy she's doing what she does. And you know what? I would be as well. The only problem is it's a little bit hard to pose, but you just need to angle the arms right. There! There we go! Bit more brown on there, bit of brown there, and blue and black and white on the face. It's a nice little one, but most of these are.
Here's a movie camera, or a film camera, however you want to say it. A lot of black, a lot of silver, a bit of red around the rim, and blue in the centre for the lens bit, which is a nice touch, I'd say. On the other side, yeah, robot bits, but at this scale, come on. It's not much wider than my thumb. I don't know if that says a lot about me or whatever, but there you go. To transform it, all you do is fold it that way up so you can see it up. Kind of reminds me of one of them things you used to get on Microsoft Word. You are making a letter! Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure? Anyway, you pull the legs out like that, turn the arm out like that, turn the arm out like that, fold these sections down like so, and then fold this back section. I think the instructions have it like that, but you could have it just like that if you want, but I think it's meant to be like that. And then it has problems being stable because it's a bit back heavy, but it is what it is. I don't know if it's got like... Ooh, that's the first time that's happened before. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, that's the first time that's happened before. I've never seen that happen. But bit of blue and red on the detail there. That face really screams director. It's shame its eyes aren't painted black like sunglasses, but it is what it is. It looks like it's got one of them megaphones or a cannon or something made to scream action sort of thing. It very much screams movie director to me. So next we have, again, one of my favourites from the newest set, Series 5. It's a suitcase, isn't it? I mean, I didn't know what it was from the little pictures, but the pictures are so small, you're not going to tell what it is. But yeah, it's meant to be a suitcase with little tiny wheels and a handle. For the next set, I really want this to be repainted into a fridge, because it's meant to be a fridge. I'd cut that section off and paint the wheels in. But what you do to transform it, push that in a bit, open up these, evil suitcase, fold out the arms, fold this section up, it's not complying, and fold out the legs. I think that's meant to be a tie and a suit. I think it's meant to be like a business case, and fold down the hands. I'm ready to do corporate, yeah, is what I'd imagine it to say. And if you don't do what I say, I've got missiles. Yeah, anyway. Bit of silver in the hands, a lot more silver there, a lot of silver in the face. I just like this one for the chunkiness and the fact it's a robot with a suit that looks like it's going to do business by firing missiles at you. Is there any more needed to be said? We have got another round guy. It's a baseball, I think. Or is it a tennis ball? It's one of the two. You can get a white one, so this might be a tennis ball. But put it in the comments below. So this one, it's nicely detailed, but the face is the main thing. So to transform it, what you do is pull out the arms. The arms aren't too bad because there's two big indents that really do help here. So you fold them out like so. They don't come out too far, but they come out far enough. Then there's a little bit of automorph when you fold up this flap, because the legs, I don't know if you saw it, watch the legs, they come up a little bit. Then you can grab them somewhat, I think, like so. They don't come out too much further, but that gives it a little bit of clearance. And look at that face. Look at it. One of my favourite ones. Look at it. Look at it. It's like a chubby little thing. Yeah. Even though it can't stand up that well, because it's so round. There's a lot of Botbots I've shown you so far that scream yes because it's so mad. This is one of them. It's a Bunsen burner. On its own might not be that impressive, but when you see it you'll see what I mean. For one thing, it's got a flame at the top and a flame at the side. Is gas coming out both ends? Maybe it's just me, but I don't remember gas coming out the top and the side. I'm pretty sure the gas comes out the top where the nozzle was connected. I've not been in a school for many years, so I I don't think they still use them. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Comments below. Comments below. To transform it, all you need to do is fold these tracks up. Well, moulded in wheels. Pull this section down, and then pull this arm out. It might be better if you fold that in and then pull the arm out, actually. There you go. Not much of an arm, but it is an arm. And then you can bend this however you want. Up, down, forward, whatever. It's nice. I really, really like this one. A lot more orange and yellow, and obviously that face. It looks like that DC character that's got flames on its head. It was in the last Injustice game that shared a mind with a professor. I don't know what it's called. It's one of the more forgettable ones. It's got a red suit, but this one, is it female? I mean, judging by how Botbots does things, I don't actually know. But it's got eyelashes. It's got lipstick. It's got a flamethrower arm. It's got movable wheel. Well, it's not got movable wheels. It's got moulded in wheels. But it's a good one. Yeah.
Give me cheese. It's mouldy cheese, but it's still cheese. What's the point of them stars on it? Does mouldy cheese get stars on it? Okay. To transform it, you first pull out the arms, which are usually... Why are they so stiff? Pull. Pull like your life depended on it. Pull. Rotate the arms down. Like so. You see? Fold out the legs. And fold that out. I wouldn't be too happy I'm a mouldy cheese either. In fact, if you told me if I was to become a transforming mouldy cheese, I would just be constantly annoyed. So, yeah. It's nice, it's fun, it's a simple transformation, it's got a lot of detail. It's just not a happy time for him, really, is it? Yeah, it's a rolling pin. It's one of these, the colour change bits, where this bit changes colour when applied to hot water. I won't show you that now because you just want to see the figure, don't you? Of course you do. You don't care about anything else. Well, it's a nice rolling pin, isn't it? It rolls like rolling pins should. And the handles are nicely painted in gold and blue. So to transform it, you split the legs. You pull out the arms, which on this ain't bad because of how the bottom works. You can get at the arms pretty easily, like so. Then you pull out that to do the head, and he just looks like either he's gone to sleep because he's been rolling around so much, or he's just bored. Wherever he may roll, sort of thing. It's not bad. It's not a bad Botbot. It's a rolling pin one. What's more to like?
I don't know what it's meant to be in America, but over here it's a Cornish pasty. Right? Good. Right, so details very, very minimal. Well, actually, it's got quite a lot of detail. Robot bits is very, very minimal. Obviously, you can see on the bottom and then bits on the side where robot hands. To transform it, you pull the legs out and there you go. Little bit stiff, but not the hardest actually. Fold the hands out and rotate around. And then fold down this flap to reveal a chef. It's like got a chef's uniform. I really don't know what that detail is. It's like a headband or something. I know that some chefs have headbands. I know that. And he's really, really pleased with the work he does.
So this next one is a repaint of a minty coloured one, I suppose. It's a bar of soap. And a pretty used bar of soap by the looks of things. Ugh. I mean, Why? Why? And then you can see the soap suds on there, but why? Why would a bar of soap have this colour on it? Well, to transform it, you flip the flap up and pull out the arms. And reveals this face. Now, it's got nice details on that. Kind of looks like a polo shirt with a belt. Yellow for the face, yellow for the hands, and scratch marks on it. Now, with a face like that, you don't want to know where he's been. And it's called Nope Soap. I'm not going to go any further with that because I think that's enough. Now, this one was really hard to find, but I'm glad I've got it. It's a little Christmas tree. This one is one of the hardest ones from Series 3 to find. Well, it was, but you can find him in Asda and pretty much anywhere now. But, oh well, it is what it is. Nice colours though. Star on the top, all nicely done. Red for the tinsel. No baubles, but it is what it is. To transform it, all you need to do is fold out these sections. Fold these sections out. Fold out the little tiny feet. You can fold out the arms if you want. And, come on, fold that section down. I mean, that's a nice face. It's also got a little... I think it's like a helper's uniform, Santa's little helper, with a belt and a little star on it. Yeah, it's a nice little one. It looks like it's doing carol singing, don't it? Ooh, you're talking in a taxi, what in a car. And as it's March when I'm recording this, begone with your carol singing.
Hi, Fi. In fact, I'm not sure that's its name, but anyway, it looks very late 80s, early 90s in its design. Sky blue and neon pink. Yeah, it's got a lot of moulded detail in the front. You've got the different buttons at the top and in the middle at the sides and at the bottom and then everywhere else like you'd expect. Lots of details at the side and a knob there for volume perhaps. A lot more moulded detail at the back with these panel lines that you'd see, and also some detail here. Even the handle's got some moulded detail on it, which is nice. So to transform it, what you do is you pull this section up to see the face, well, the head. Fold the legs down and fold the arms out, and then with with this thing, do whatever you want with it. For some reason, it reminds me of Galacticus was a Botbot. I've no idea why, but I like how the fact it keeps the speakers, because they're the speakers in alt mode and they're the speakers in robot mode. I like how it's kept that detail in. More black is revealed on the legs. The face is very nice. It looks 80s, it works. You've got a fair bit of articulation in hands, up and down. That's kind of your lot, but that's kind of all you need for these sort of things, really, isn't it? Now, here's one where it's just basically a slice of pizza. So the dough is nicely coloured. Shame this top bit ain't coloured, but oh well. It's just a cheese and pepperoni one by the looks of things. To transform it, all you need to do is fold it around. Yes, because it's basically not covering its face up, but oh well. Pull out the arms, and you need to pull out the arms because they will pop off. And fold out the legs, and hopefully they won't pop off. Hey, there we go. This is one where stuff can pop off really easy. There we go. And then rotate the arms if you've pulled them out enough. You don't have to pull the arms out, but it helps. A lot of details revealed here, like this yellow and red pizza bit, the visor, goggles, and the little smiley face. It's got little grey hands, and it kind of got some posability options, I think.
yeah, there you go. Got a little bit of posability options with the arms and the legs, but yeah, it's a little piece of pizza that falls over way too much, and it shouldn't do because its legs are quite sturdy. There we go. Pinball. Yeah, it's a pinball machine, alright. Shame the face ain't covered up, but it's a Botbot, let it go. These flaps are a little bit annoying to keep in position, but they are what they are. Nice detail here, a bit of blue there, bit of blue there. Very purple. To transform it, all you need to do is pull the legs out and rotate them. Pull the hands out, and again, it's nice if you've got nails. Fold these sections out, fold the head up, and fold the head up, and hopefully they'll stay in place. But you can have them out to be like shoulder pads sort of thing. But I like to have them up just to be a bit more cohesive. It's very tall and very forward leaning. It looks like a wobbly wavy flailing arm inflatable tube man, but instead it hasn't found work for ages and is getting a bit desperate. Ketchup bottle. It's a nice little thing. It's a bit big. I don't think even at calves and whatnot you find them this sort of bulging sort of thing. But whatever. To transform it, you need your nail for the feet, even though you just fold them out. Pull out the arms, as long as you've got nails. Rotate the arms down, and finally get into the sides and fold down the faceplate. And it's meant to be some sort of butler or something, because I think it's called Fortalbarks, I think. I don't know what that's meant to mean, but whatever. It's got nice detail on, nice black detail on the hands, grey at the top for whatever reason, and then a bit of black detail on there. I don't know what he's so worried about or angry. I think it's more worried than angry. And why is one eye round and one eye is not? But it is what it is. It's a nice little Botbot.
Here's a watch. Now, it's a little bit tricky because is that the front or is that the front? Now, it looks like moulded hands with cog detail in there. That's why I question if that's the front. But I'm pretty sure that's meant to be the front, really, isn't it? Nice detail on the strap, nice paint work as well, and very nice buttons on top there. Transforming it's very simple. All you need to do is come to the back here and fold the legs. Fold the legs out. Very stiff. I'll zoom in. Zoom out. Zoom out. And then rotate the arms. And then you can rotate them down if you so wish. So this Botbot, you've got a hook or a laser beam on that hand, because it does, and then a normal hand on this one. It looks like it's carrying a giant shield. So it's a thing, and I don't know whether it's happy or it's not really got any eyes properly as such. It kind of looks like it's got it needs a shave all over its face. Watch face. Ha.
Now this one I think is the sort of thing you get from like France, something like that. You see them in multiple different colours, like green ones, blue ones, red ones, whatever. It's some sort of cakey sort of object. This one you've got to be careful transforming because of the wings. So if you can, I'll just zoom in the camera, but the stress marks are not great. I think I've zoomed in a bit too much. Yeah. And fold out the other one. And then rotate them. One's not bad. And then the other one is, okay, they're not bad. I think it's the heat, because these are a bit of a softer plastic. They don't feel like it, but here they are very tight. If they don't feel too tight, but when I first got them, they felt like they were going to snap off. Be careful about the heat with this one. And then what you do is pull this section up, rotate it around, and then fold it up to be like a tail. I'm not sure if that's meant to be the teeth or that's meant to be the teeth, and they're obviously its eyes. It's meant to be that way round. I think it is meant to be that way round, and I've only just noticed. Oh dear. And there's a lot more detail in there. I think it is meant to be this way round. Nice detail on the wings. Focus, boy. Okay. Or it could be like that, if you want. It's one I really like, but yeah, just be careful with the wings. Otherwise it will be a problem for you. And they might snap off. No one wants your wings snapping off. So this next one's another drink sort of one, but the transformation's a bit different. And also, the straw rotates. If the top was white and the middle was black or white or something, you could say it's cola sort of thing, but it's just a generic sort of drinking implement, beverage container. So to transform it, you basically, it's one of them, is it? Pull out the legs, pull out, pull out the legs as far as they will come, which I think is just that far. Is it really worth it to give it legs if that's as far as they will come? Pull out the arms, which are a lot easier. You'll be pleased to hear. God, that sounds stiff. And then at that nub, pull out the flap. It's very generic looking, but I'm glad I've got a version of this. There's about 3 or 4 different versions of this one, and I'm glad I've got one. Corn. So to transform it, all you need to do is fold these sections back. It's kind of like a cape. Rotate this section up, like so. Then pull these sections out as far as you can. And then with the arms, just move them out a bit. I think they can pull, yeah, they can pull out a smidge. And there you go. I think he's got a mouth plate. It's very angry, and it's got it looks like it's lost a hand and it's got a bleeding stump, but I suppose it's kind of like a laser. A bit of detail on there. It kind of looks like it's got a weird shirt effect going off, or maybe it's signal, like it's a V, victory corn or something, super corn. Again, I don't know what to make of this, but it is what it is. Fly, you fool. Here's another drink one. Yeah, I bet you didn't see that coming. Yeah. So, one little detail I'd like to point out is at the top, this little dint in there is where you drink from it. It's a nice little detail. It's nothing major, but it's just something I like to see. I like how it almost follows the colours. Brown stripe in the middle, orange at the top and orange at the bottom. It's just the shame this bit's cream, but well. Apparently it's supposed to be pineapple pumpkin spice latte. I suppose the colours make it look autumnal or Halloween flavoured, but well, it is what it is. What you do to transform it is pull this section out, pull the legs down, pull the arms out, and they do come out quite far, like so. Pull the other arm out, like so, and then fold this section down, and there you go.
No, you don't. You can see in there, you've got moulded in hand detail. Kind of looks like there it's hands sort of thing. A little bit more moulded detail in there. I don't know why this bit wasn't cream and this bit wasn't brown, but well. It looks like it's going to say, "Oi, mate, I know how to overthrow the government. Mate, no, just listen to me plan."
So this next one is a games cartridge. Back camera, back. Don't know what it is, but it's Autobots versus Decepticons. Who will win? Well, Autobots, because Hasbro. Well, I suppose Decepticons usually win to start with, but the Autobots save the day later on. But whatever. Pull this section. Oh, I'll start again, shall I? This one is a game cartridge, and it's Autobots versus Decepticons. Who will win? You decide, because you will now become the leaders of Hasbro. Blue on this side, brown on this side. Does that mean Autobots are blue and Decepticons are brown? I don't know what to make of that. Little bit of grey on there, a little bit of grey on there. So to transform it, pull the head up, pull the arms out. You don't really need fingernails for this one. Pull the arms out and pull the legs out. It does snap into place, and there you go. It's best if you have the arms up a bit because it is a bit heavy, like so. Stand you fool. But yeah, not much more details revealed on the eyes, the hands and the feet. That's basically it. Again, it's a nice simple one to have. Yeah.
Here's some cards. These is meant to be a hand of playing cards. It's nicely moulded and nicely painted. 2 of hearts, 5 of diamonds, I think, and 3 of clubs. It could be spades, I suppose, because hearts are meant to be the same colour as the... No, hang on. Diamonds, hearts, spades, clubs. Yeah. I think that's right. Yeah, it's been so long since I've played any proper card games. Well, old style card games, so... God, it's been that long, has it? Blimey. Anyway... It looks like diamonds. It's meant to be red, isn't it? But anyway, not really much to show, so let's transform it. What you do first is spin it around and turn it that way round to reveal pretty much all the robot mode. Then what you do is pull these sections out, rotate them around and fold them up so you can get to legs. Same on this side. And then with the leg, what you do is pull it out and fold it down. Pull it out and fold it down. And there you go. It's got a crown, black detail at the back of the head. It's a shame all of this bit ain't painted black, but oh well. The hands have got a bit of articulation. It kind of looks like it got some sort of royal thing going off with the arms, which I suppose works with the royal theme on the crown. And fair bit of painted detail on the body.
It's a pair of scissors, everyone. I'd just like to inform you of that fact. It's black and grey. Well, black and silver, actually. I've ruined that, haven't I? Well, to transform it, you fold the foot up. You pull out the arms because they were like that before, but you pull them out. Then you get this bit, which is the head flap, and fold it back to reveal the face. It's a nice little one. It's not that extravagant. It's just don't stand if you have its arms posed anything but downwards, like so. It's windy out there with them bells going. So yeah, also can do a good Zebedee impression, or you could have it facing that way, I suppose, if you wanted. Next we have a arcade machine, and it's Toast Boy versus Popcorn Man. Yeah, Toast Boy versus Popcorn Man. Or it might be one of them drinks contain things. Hard to tell. Very nicely painted on this one. I like the screen, very nicely done. The control stick, pretty well done. 5 buttons on there. Usually it's 4, isn't it? On the other side, well, it's robot bits, isn't it? On the back, you've got the air vents, and that's basically it. So, to transform it, you pull out the arms, fold it up, pull out the legs, fold the arms so they're facing down, like so. Pull that bit out, and there you go. So, this looks like Soundwave if he was doing clean-up at a murder scene. That's how I see it anyway, except he's got the yellow overalls on rather than the white ones. But yeah, he can also lie up in bed, apparently. Yeah. Only new details in the face, actually. Yellow for the eyes, grey for the mouth plate. That's basically it.
I believe this one is a box of nachos with sauce in it. The sauce is a different colour if I just zoom in a little bit. It's a more... Will you focus? It's a kind of more orangey yellow, but it's very hard to see with all these. I understand that. Nice bit of red on the top and on the bottom. Obviously why you can't get any red on here, because they're the legs. So I suppose that's meant to be the front. Red here, red stripe on the bottom. Very nice. To transform it, all you need to do, fold down the legs. And it's nice how there's a little indent in there where you can get your fingernail in there. Fold that down. Fold out the arms, rotate them down, like so. I don't know if that's an eye or a monocle or what. It kind of looks like it's a monocle. Will you focus, camera, please? Thank you. It kind of looks very impressed with itself. Yes, I'm a box of nachos. Yes, yes, and you're not. You're less. You're less than anything. Yes, a little bit more mouldy detail in there, and a bit of detail on there for some reason. A little bit of mechanical detail on the back there. It's nice with the Botbots. It always features some mechanical detail where it doesn't need to. It just goes that extra step just to help somewhat, I suppose.
So I think this is meant to be Tipex. I'm not sure, but I think it's meant to be, or whitewash stuff, whatever that means. So for this one, it's got a nice thing at the front and grey for the bottle lid. To transform it, all you need to do is pull that out, fold the legs down, and they will snap into place. Well, they will go into place, should I say. Fold that up, fold that out, and fold that up. Yes, it's a cannon with the crosshairs on it. Pew pew, bang bang. So yeah, this is one I really like. No hand on there, strangely enough, but a lot of mechanical detail. Excuse me. A bit of mechanical detail on there, and he just looks like he's using a massive cannon to shoot things with. Or it could be a megaphone. Excuse me, sort of thing. It's a bit heavy on that arm, but you know, there's a lot more detail here. It's very, very kill all the human sort of robot sort of appeal with this one. So this one is a whisking machine, or a mixing machine, or whatever sort of cooking implement you want to call it. Nothing moves on this, and yeah, you can basically tell where the robot arms are. There's a bit of overspill in the mixing bowl, and yeah, so to transform it, it's very simple. Fold out legs, pull out the arms, and rotate the arms down. It's got a big spirally eye to hypnotise people, and it's got a fair bit of gold. This is one that I feel could have had a bit of better face, but you know, considering how small they are, can you actually complain about the size of them and how much detail is missing? Not really. Candy floss. I don't know why it's got a red stripe around the cone handle, whatever you want to call it. Well, it's a nice little bit of candy floss. It's nicely detailed and nicely textured, and the pink is pretty spot on. I don't know why it's got some red striping on here. Is that the case with candy floss? I don't know. To transform it, what you do is pull this section up, like so. Then come to the legs and fold them out, like so. Then come to the arms and pull them out, like so. And that is it. It looks like it's got a unicorn horn. What you can do also is rotate the top half so you can get it how you want. So a bit more grey revealed, a bit of white on the hands, and then the face is revealed. Weirdly enough, it's got strange cheek detail and a weird smirky face. Here we have a fortune cookie. I'm pretty sure these are in the middle of them, not growing out the side of them, but oh well. It's very yellow. It kind of looks like cheese. In fact, I suppose if you remove this, yeah, it could be cheese. Tell us your fortune, oh great one. Yeah, it's meant to be a fortune cookie. Though I suppose if you remove this, which you're supposed to, it could be cheese or soft focus Pac-Man. So to transform it, lay that down. If you're transforming it properly, pull out the feet. All together now. Use your fingernails, like so, and then stick, because there's holes in the soles of the feet, stick it on to that, like so. Then fold out the hands, which are painted in silver. Like so. And then with this little nub, it will come out. Fold out that. I kind of get what they're going for, but I don't know why that's on there. They could have done without it, but oh well. Yeah, it's meant to go for a evil supervillain sort of vibe with the lime green eyes, the expression, and the grimacing smile of "Ha ha! I will defeat you, Prime." Yes, this is going to replace Megatron as the main Decepticon character. Here's a belting sander. The first one of these was a green one that was meant to be like a mower, a lawn mower, but I feel it works better at this because at least with this one you can kind of tell what it is. With the other one, not so much, but a lot of nice paint on there. Nice brown for the sand belt. To transform it, all you need to do is pull the legs up. God, they're smooth. Pull the arms out and fold that flap up. They didn't have to do that flap, but it's a nice touch. And he's really going to do some sanding later on you. Don't know what that means. The hands are basically just two giant chunks here. This could be Brawl. No, not Brawl. Frenzy or Rumble, but in a Botbot form. And they're not too happy about it. This is meant to be like a roll of tickets you get from the arcades, like Skegness or whatnot. You can trade in for any old kind of plastic rubbish. We've all done it, let's face it. Nice how they've got the little stars on, because you usually find some sort of little detail on these paper, cardboardy, tickety things. None on there, which is a shame, but hey ho, a nice paint on there. All you do to transform it is which one? Oh, it's them ways. Open them up to reveal. Yeah, it's got mold. It has got molded in arms at least, but it's like a snaily slug weird monster thing. You see what I've seen? I will take bookings for voiceover work. But seriously though, I really don't know what to make about this one. I'm keeping it because I don't honestly know. I just don't honestly know. Is it meant to be like a Jabba the Hutt sort of monster where you give him money and he'll give you tickets and then you owe him in the future? They did do a red one as a film ticket reel, but it just looks like it's made of cheese. Yes, it's another one of them drinks containers, and it's similar transformation to the other ones, but the detail, it's a shame them bits don't line up, but it is what it is. And I like how nice the top is. It's really nicely done, and a little bit of silver on the bottom. So to transform it, all you need to do is pull the arms out. It's best if you just get your finger or your fingernail and just push as hard as you physically can. So they're like that. Pull out the legs. You pull them out a little bit. They don't come out too far, but you pull them out a bit. Then with the head, you get your fingernail. Oh my god. What am I doing wrong? You get your fingernail and fold it up. It wasn't that stiff before, and he's really happy for his contents to be sipped out of his head and shown to the world. Either that or he knows he's poisonous to drink and he's just waiting for someone to drink him. You're really going to enjoy this and then you're going to die. But yeah, a lot of details revealed here. Some sort of dark reds. The drink. Sure, that looks more like chocolate, hot chocolate or dog food or something like that. Maybe it's a can of dog food. Tin of dog food, that's more like it. But it's a happy little chappy, isn't it?
Now, there's not been a mobile phone Botbot, there has been a whole old style phone Botbot. One of those old brick style phones. Was there any that was that colour? I don't know. Maybe someone in the comments below can tell me whether there was. But as we can see, a bit of... Is that brown? I think it's like a browny sort of colour. It's kind of like a gunmetal sort of browny colour sort of thing. Same on the buttons, same on the top, and same on the antenna. No colour on there, well, no extra colour, but some mouldy detail, which is nice. To transform it, you pull this section out a bit. It's only a smidge, so it doesn't really matter too much. Move the legs so they're slanted somewhat. You don't have to, but makes it look a little bit different. And then fold the arms out. You can see some detail in there, some little dots for some reason. Nice face. It kind of looks like it's got one fly eye, which looks weird. Little orange detail on there, and a little bit more of that gunmetal-y sort of browny colour. So it's also got a little bit of waist swivel, only a smidge in the waist. It can move a gnat's hair, I suppose. But yeah, it's a little phone. Right, this one I believe is some sort of crib, kids toy box. I think it's something like that. So it's a lot of cream with a lot of stuff inside it and the bottom. Well, at the back and at the top, shall I say. What you do to transform it is you fold that out, turn that around, or you can take it off if you want. Some of these Botbots have items. Fold these back, fold this up as far as it can, and fold the legs down. Then what you can do with this is plug this into one of the hands, like you will do it, like so. And it's meant to be like some sort of walking stick.
sort of deal. But you know, I just leave it in the back of there because it's in the way, any other way around. So it's kind of like a dragon where it's got big wings. It's supposed to be really sleepy. The mouth is painted really nicely. Yeah. Still looks a bit nightmarish. Here's a piece of cake for all of you to see. People say it's cheesecake, but I like to think it's buttercream with chocolate on the top. It's got a little candle, which is nice. I think the original of this was better as a birthday cake, but it is what it is. What you do with this is fold these out and be careful because it's one of these where the feet can pop off. So fold them out, and they are a bit tight, just be careful, like so. With the arms, pull them out and fold them down. Like so. Then fold that up. And then come around to the other side, get your fingernail and fold that up, and you could fold that up even further if you so wish. And he's happy with his life, isn't he? Yeah, I'm a cake, you're all a cake, and we're all gonna get a bit of slice, is what I'd imagine he'd say. Which makes no sense in the long run of basically anything in the world. It just is what it is. I believe it's called Richmond Cakes more. Okay, whatever, man. You do you.
This one I think is meant to be an ice cream sandwich. I think. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it's meant to be. Nice bread. It kind of looks like it's been toasted, but as we all know, now it might come to a shock to some of you, but when ice cream meets toasted bread, it doesn't work out well for both sides. I know, it's hard to believe, but there you go. Nice white paint for the ice cream, and nice brown. I mean, it's nice, but it's weird colour they've gone for, but oh well. To transform it, you pull these sections out, pull the legs down, and pull this up. Why is this one and this one, if I just zoom in somewhat, why have them been discoloured? I don't know. And then you can fold them out if you want. You can move the hands, well, I say hands out, or maybe these are the arms. It's just two giant blocks of bread. A lot of detail and colours revealed. I don't know why, but it looks like a cow. It's just because it looks like it's got hooves and whatnot. I suppose if you turn it that way around, it still kind of looks like it's got eyes and a mouth there, and then that top bit's just weird hair, and then that's its hands. That kind of works. That kind of works. There you go. Triple changing Botbot.
This one, not only does it go mad with the white balancing, it might look a bit weird. It's actually one of them things you put this end into your mouth and it opens up. It's one of them, that sort of thing. And what it turns into, oh boy. Transformation is you don't pull off the legs, you pull the legs out. And it's better if you do them at an angle because they will go up a bit more if you do that. Then what you do is pull these sections up, which I think are meant to be the hands. It's got a lolly. Little hands and a lolly. Huh. Then fold these sections up. You can fold them up like that if you want, which I'm going to leave it like that because that actually works better. It's a clown, which actually does make sense considering what it's meant to be. It looks like it's got some weird hair. It really does. Got some yellow overalls on it because why not? And big red feet. Shame they ain't longer, but It's a simple little figure. This one I think is one that could try a little bit harder, but I get what they were going for. It's meant to be a pair of 3D glasses, but the illusion is removed when you look at the top, you look at the middle. It's trying. It is trying. I'll give it that much. So for transformation, what you do is have it this way around. This kind of spoils what it turns into. Fold these down. Fold that up. It's a pair of 3D glasses. Now it tries, is what I'll say for this one, but there is a lot that kind of show it needs to try a bit harder, but it is what it is. So yeah, to transform it, fold these down. I probably should have pulled out the legs first. Right, there we go. Little chicken or owl feet, I suppose. Then fold that up and fold that down, and then at the top pull out the ears, because owls have some sort of weird horn things on them, and yeah, it's a little owl creature. I know it's a bit try hard with the 3D glasses thing, but come on, it turns into that. How can you not like it? Quack quack to you too. So it's a duck. It's a nice duck. Details are very nice on the face, blue eyes, orange beak, and details all around very nice, and you can kind of tell where its head is. So to transform it, all you do is pull out these sections, fold that up, rotate the head, pull out the feet, and you can fold the arms down if you want. A bit stiff, but they are what they are. And I can imagine this being sea spray as a bot. A little rubber ducky sort of thing. It's goes very much in for the sea form theme. And if you can just see, it's got little bubbles on the visor. Aww. Little duck feet and all. So it has got little moulded in hands, but it just looks like it's dressing up in fancy dress costume as a duck. It's brilliant. Would you ever say no to me? This is meant to be a portable games console, like a DS or something like that. Probably more PSP sort of thing or whatnot. You can see buttons on there, just zoom in somewhat. Buttons on there. That, I'm assuming, is where it shows this is where you put the cartridge, and a D-pad or something, and then two buttons on there, start and select and whatnot. And then on the back you could probably see where the cartridge would go in. Yeah, robot detail. There was a red one, but it had some blue bits, so it kind of spoiled the effect. This one is a weird colour, but it keeps everything nice and uniform, so I like this one better. To transform it, what you do is fold out the legs, like so. Then you rotate the horns, like so. Then what you do is pull out the arms, which might be a bit tricky, but we'll try. There we go. And then rotate, pull out, and then rotate them down. Go, that's stiff. And then what you do is pull at these sections. Oh, pull at them like that. They are fairly soft. And you wiggle them until they come out, like so. And then rotate the head around. And then once you've done that, these sections you can have them up or down. I like to have them kind of down, like a cape sort of thing. What was that? And there we go. Yeah, that face. That face looks like it's going to say, "Hello, children. The world is going to end soon. The world is going to end soon, children." No. Let's get on to the detail before. Yeah. A lot more detail was revealed.
focus camera. I know you don't want to focus, but you know, a lot more details revealed here. Some stars on the legs for some reason. Don't know why. Bit of mechanical detail on there, and blank space on there, just because. But has got head articulation, which, because of what this looks like, I'm glad, because that dead eyed smile. It's a little cupcake, isn't it? They've done, I think, another one of these, or have they done two? Not sure. This, I think, is supposed to be a velvet cupcake, so I'm not entirely sure what a velvet cupcake is. I've seen them about, but not entirely sure. I'll just zoom in here. If you can see them little dots, them little blobs, it's supposed to have like sprinkles, but the sprinkles aren't painted. And I don't think the sprinkles are painted on the repaint, but hey ho. A bit of red icing there, bit of white icing there, and the cupcake casing. To transform it is very simple. Yeah, to transform it is very simple. You fold out these sections, and if you want, pull the arms up if you want, and then have these however you want. So, what are we looking at? It's a Botbot vampire. That's a cupcake. I want to shock your sugar. So, yeah. I'll just zoom in on the detail. It's got... Will you focus, camera? Used to be so good at this. It's got little fangs on its mouth, little red paint for the mouth as well, little blue detail on there, and some moulded in detail on there for whatever reason. This bit doesn't pull out because it's just moulded in one piece, and a bit of mechanical detail on the sides. I like how they look like wing membranes. That's very nice and weird, but nice all the same. It's a little thing, but it's a nice little thing. Yep, in amidst everything else, there's a chainsaw called Cuddletooth. Yes, its name is Cuddletooth. Detail's very nice on this one. I like it because of its chunkiness, really. So, to transform it, what you need to do first is pull out the hands. These are some of the hardest to pull out, but they will pull out. Trust me, they will pull out. Just got to give it... Oh, come on. I've not been defeated by Botbot. Well, no, that boxing glove did defeat me a little bit. Couldn't get the feet out, but I not be defeated here. Ah, I remember now. Yeah, the feet and the arm are attached together, so you can actually pull on the feet to get the arms out a little bit, but the arms don't move. It's better if you twist this around, then pull. Then, oh, come on. Is that as far as it'll go? Yeah, that's as far as it'll go. Okay. Then fold these sections out to be like wings, and then fold that up. It's got little love hearts. It only wants a cuddle tooth. That face. It like wants to be evil. It like evil. Happy. Evil. Happy. Happy. Evil. Kind of looks like it's got a worker's hat as well. These are meant to be, I think, wind up teeth, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but considering it's got this thing, whatever this is meant to be, I think it's meant to be like a wind up key sort of thing. I think it's wind up chattering teeth. Very nicely painted teeth. It's a bit weird, but it works. This, yeah, we'll get on to this. This moves about a bit. Weird how it's got this detail painted on. I'll just zoom in a bit. Weird how it's got this detail painted on this side, but none on this side. Weird. But to transform it, all you need to do is rotate all this around like so. Then you rotate that around so it's facing that way. Pull that section down on there like so. Then pull these bits out, which are the hands, arms, whatever, like so. Then you come to these sections, and just zoom in a bit, and come to these sections and rotate them down to be the legs, like so. And oh good God, oh that's just hideous. That's just wrong on so many levels. Now if you just have that up like that, it's still horrific, but it's not as horrific. At least it still works a bit better. It just looks like it's got one gappy tooth, and that's like a chest plate sort of thing. Yeesh. Ugh. That's all you can really say. Ugh. Yep, it's a sofa, all right. So you've got brown for the base of it, blue for the cushions, and red for everything else. Not bad detail on the cushions. It's pretty non-detailed everywhere else, apart from there. So to transform it, there's a fair bit to do. Fold these bits out, like so. Fold these down, and while you're doing this, this will fold up a bit. Then rotate these to the side, like so. And then fold this however you want. Have it like that if you want. Probably best just give it a bit of something. And then just have the feet so it can actually stand. It's meant to be like a crab, I think. I'm not sure, but I think it's meant to be like a crab or a lobster type affair. That face ain't bad. New details include these sort of like pincer effects. The back of the sofa becomes like lobster or crab legs, and then this is why I think it's more like a lobster, because this is kind of like a tail. Next we have a computer. It's got a little keyboard on it, little CD disk drive, a little floppy disk drive, 2 speakers. It's even got a little mouse on it, and the back of it is very computery. This big bit at the back, some nubbins on either sides. I don't know why it's got a mouse. It didn't need to include a mouse. I mean, the mouse is detachable, and it's supposed to be detachable. To transform it, pull down the hands, rotate, well, pull out, fold down the feet, and then this bit call in progress. Yeah, okay. And then the mouse can plug back into where you're plugging it into. Plug it into there if you want. I think you're supposed to, actually. Nice detail on the mouse, actually. I didn't notice that before. Yeah. Hang on. Can it go into there? Not very well. I suppose what you could do is have it as some sort of like whip weapon, I think. No, still. Hang on. I think you're supposed to plug it into the back to be like a tail, I think. It didn't need to include one, in fairness, but you know, it did, and it has. It just does not care for you with that sort of face. Yep, we've got a microscope. They've actually done a repaint of this, which has got green camo. It's special optics, but this isn't it. It's mainly cream coloured with silver on the bit where you put the bacteria trays in, and different colours on there for the microscope levels and the bits where you're actually looking. I don't know microscopes, can you tell? Nice moulded detail on the sides and a little bit on the front there, and nicely moulded detail on the back. To transform this, you fold that down, fold that out, pull the arms out, pull this section up, and then pull the head up. It's an angry, angry killer robot microscope. The head can actually follow you around the room. Delete. Delete. I know it doesn't work that well with me hand in the way, but it is what it is. Why are you zooming in, camera? Why are you zooming in? It really looks annoyed with its face. It's got moulded in hand detail in there. A little bit more detail is revealed in the centre, but only a smidge. You can fold the legs out so it's really far back, so it looks up like. Does this look weird? It feels weird. So it's got its hand up, like wee sort of thing. But yeah, there's the microscope. Next we have this handy bag. I think it's like a tool bag sort of affair. Nice colours. They did do one that was more grey and blue, I think, but I've got this one, so there. It's nice actually. I didn't think I'd like this mould, but I do actually. It's got pockets that are painted in nice. These straps are painted nice, and the back is painted nice. To transform it, all you do is pull out the arms, fold out. Oh, come on, do not. Fold out the legs, pull out the head, and it doesn't stand too well, I'm afraid to say. It does not stand. There we go, okay. And if you notice, just there you can see a little unhappy face for some reason. I mean, why? What's so unhappy about it? Got big hands, maybe that's why. Why the long paws? Probably got stuck in a lift, I suppose. But hey ho. An old Eddie's odd joke, don't worry about it. Proper little telescope this one is. They did do a purple one, which is hard to get hold of, so there's this one. You can see the details of a planet with a ring around it and different stars, and I think it's just nicer in this sort of black colour. A little blue on there, a little bit of blue on there as well. So to transform it, all you need to do, I mean, you can have that pointing like that, but that should make it too heavy. To transform it, have that so it's facing all the way upwards. Then pull out the arm. Don't really need nails for this, surprisingly enough. Rotate the other arm down. Yeah, that's the other arm. And then rotate at the top. Rotate it until it goes as far as it can. And there we go. I'm fairly sure it's supposed to be a take on Patrick Moore with that sort of face. What do you think? Patrick Moore much? Oh, it's got a shooting star. I didn't notice that. That's its monocle. The stars outside are really bright. That's my pretty worthless Patrick Moore impression. Now this one I think is supposed to be a torch or a light of some description. One of them where you used to put a that's got a bulb in there and whatnot. A lantern. That's the word I'm looking for. A lantern. So nice green on here, nice yellow, and nice dark green. Nice green on the handle and a black base. And yeah, it's kind of like a Boy Scout / Girl Scout theme looking at that. To transform it, you pull the legs out like so,
pull their arms out, well, fold their hands out, they're just on these flaps. You can see a bit of mechanical detail on there, if it would just focus. Not focus that well. We focus now. There you go. And then what you do is, at this dark green section, you rotate this around. Kind of looks like it's got a goatee mount with there. And fold that down if you want. It kind of looks like it's got one of them beanie hats. It really looks like something from the 90s, if you know what I mean. Right, lads, that sort of thing. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying, but I like it's got like a little light bulb moulded in there to make it look like a mouth. It's very nicely done. Now, this little thing is supposed to be a Swiss Army knife. And I suppose if you had a really small one, you could put an Autobot symbol on there. You can see you've got clippers or pliers or something. I suppose it's clippers. A file, a corkscrew, bottle opener, and 2 other things. So to transform it, what you need to do first is fold the feet out, like so. Then what you do is pull the arms out, which is really easier said than done. Not to say it's not doable. You can't even get your nails in because of how they are. You will come out, you little swine. There we go. Now the other one. Come on. Come on, I can hear you through the screen. You believe in me. I know you do. I believe in you. I believe in you believing in me. Aha. No one will get that joke, will they? I'll leave that one for a minute. Fold that down. Can you pull the head up? There. Right. Can we get the arm out now? It's easier to get at. Can we get at the arm? There we go. There we go. Pull at the arms, fold that down, pull this up, fold the feet down. Jobs are good 'un. Hey guys, I've come to give you your tools. It kind of looks like someone's tried to describe Mickey Mouse as a robot, but didn't know what Mickey Mouse is. I mean, the ears are all wrong and everything else. You know, I'm impressed they've tried to do a Swiss Army knife at this sort of scale, and it works. No, it's not a go-kart, it's a lawnmower. They did do one in blue that looked a lot more lawnmower-ish. On the proper one, this bit isn't painted, and these aren't painted. I've had my... Oh, paint's chipped. No, it's not a go-kart, it's a lawnmower. Now, on the original, it was blue, looked more like a lawnmower, but I've had the wheels painted and this bit painted, which weren't painted before. But the paint's chipped a bit, but at least you can still tell what they are. Underneath, the grass cutter spins as much as you like. Transformation wise, all you need to do is pull these out a smidge, just meh, and then open the arms up. And let me tell you, with how much mud's on him, he's seen some stuff, man. He's seen some stuff. He really has. This is one of many books. There's been, I reckon, about 4 now. There's been a black one, a blue one, a pink one, and this one. And I think there's been a cookbook and all that was green? 5 of them? Nah, can't be right. Looking on here, it's some sort of spell book with a wizard's wand, flash effects. Nice detail on each of the corners, and on the back not much, but I like the page detail, and it's like it's got some sort of clasp. Shame it ain't painted red, but oh well. To transform it, all you need to do is open these up and yank on his feet to reveal pretty much everything. And what I like to do is fold these around so it at least can stand up a bit better. Yes, it's a take on Harry Potter. That's why it's got glasses. Why he looks so bored, I have no idea. It looks like he's kind of got lederhosen on. Maybe it's the German Harry Potter, and this is how German Harry Potter looks. It's a flask of noxious chemicals. And I don't mean what's happening in the political world, I just mean in general. So, how do you transform this? Well, it's got nice bubbles coming off of there. And I like how it goes from being a really deep green to a lighter green to white, where that's just all the liquid, which is nice. I like that. So, to transform it, what you need to do is pull on the legs, so they're up, and then just pull them out a little bit. Then fold these out and rotate. Do they rotate? I think they... No, they don't rotate. Oh, I thought they did. Okay. Just pull them down and then pull the hands down, which you can rotate so they look like they're in the right way round. There's a clear blue plastic one of these, which it looks nice, but I ain't trusting clear plastic. Not for any love nor money. So yeah, it's basically mutant Beaker from the Muppets. If he had massive shoulder pads. I swear these can turn around. Yeah, they can. I thought they could. They just need to pull... They pull out a smidge so you can turn them around. These bits are soft plastic. So turn them around. So you don't need to rotate the arms about if you don't want. It still looks like Beaker from the Muppets, but it looks like he's got a rain mac on. At least it isn't clear plastic. That's my main concern. But this one's easier to find as well. So it's even got a little tie moulded in. And weird hair for some reason. Is it meant to be dog brown? Is this dog green we're looking at here? And you can have his arms flailing about in there like he's trying to get mad at something. There's nothing like gone off milk. And this is like gone off milk. Strangely enough, the straw at the top feels like it does turn. And it kind of does. It kind of does. Is it right that gone off milk turns that colour? Put in the comments below. But it's fairly easy to transform. All you need to do is fold out the arms, like so. Fold down the legs. Fold this bit down. And rotate the arms. I think it's meant to have like a suit of some sort of sciencey sort of thing on it. I like that face. It really suits the design that it's gone off milk. No use crying over spilt milk, which this guy I'd imagine does all the time. Yes, it's a old style Hoover, and I'll just zoom it back a little bit so you can see. It's nice. I really like the fact they've got one of these. I really do. You can even have it bent over a bit so you can... I'm sorry, I really like this one. So, to transform it, all you need to do is fold up the head, pull out the arms. Fairly easy actually. No need to go all fingernail. Fold down the legs and fold... Would the feet fold down that way? They've got to fold out the other way around surely. No? Okay. So pull out the feet and fold them so they like that. So it's kind of like backwards legs. Okie dokie. There's another one that I'll show later on with a face like that, but except it's got a mouth on it as well. I don't know what to make of this actually. It's just it's good. to be really hard to stand, I think. Hang on. I can get it to stand. I know I can. I have the willpower. And if you have the willpower, you can. It's not going to stand. Not going to stand. No, it's not going to stand. But you get what it's going for. It's got a little bit of silver there for the little handies. And, I mean, now it looks like it's got a little ponytail, which, it's something, isn't it? It's something. Here's a pumpkin. Yeah, it's a Halloween one, even though the inside of it is purple. But why not? Why not? So, yeah, apart from the green bit at the top, not really much detail in terms of colour. It's nice that it's all rounded and bumpy like a pumpkin is, but to transform it, you pop this off, fold down the feet, pull out the arms, a little bit stiff, but pull out, start again, shall I? It's a pumpkin, everyone. It's a pumpkin. Now, not much in terms of paint, but it's got nice bumpy bits because it's a pumpkin, and green at the top for the stalk. But it's purple on the inside because why not? So to transform it, you fold out the feet, pull out the arms, remove this bit to reveal a face, and then pull out the horns. It's supposed to be a knight, but it's got more like a devil sort of look to it. It's got a hole there which you can put it in. Can you? Yes. There's a hole at the back you can put it in, I think. Sort of, kind of. It doesn't really hold that well, but it's in. What you're meant to do is plug it into one of the arms like a shield, like so, and it goes off to slay the dragon. It looks like a little impy demon-y thing. How it is, it's just awesome. It's a little pumpkin. Look at it! Look at it! In fact, I'm not going to cut, I'm going to find the next one. Hang on. Got it? Of course it is. So, this one goes with this one. The reason being is that it's kind of like George and the Dragon sort of thing, so I'll just leave that there a minute. So with this one, it's supposed to be like a sweet, I think of it like a dolly mixture sort of thing. It kind of got the right colours for it, I think. To transform it, pull the legs down, pull the hands out, well, the arms should I say, pull the little tail out. Apparently it's a candy corn, whatever that is, I think it's American, but for me it's a dolly mixture. Pull these sections out and, oh god, they're so stiff. There we go. And they're meant to be like wings, I think. Come on. There we go. And it's supposed to be like a dragon. And this goes off to slay. Can stand up. Stand up, man. Pumpkin man. And this one slays sweet dragons. No, that's Jurassic Park, you fool. Okay, so this next one, you are not ready for it. I wasn't when I first saw it. It's a choc ice. What's so special about this choc ice, apart from that it's nicely painted? Well, to transform it, you pull the bottom apart and set them like that. You then get the arms and pull. You then get the arms and pull them out. Now that looks like a tail. What do you think it turns into, ladies and gentlemen? And what do you think its name is? If you guessed penguin and waddle pop, you either have this one or you're psychic. It's a chalk ice that turns into a penguin called waddle pop. There's no more needed to be said. It's a little penguin. It's a little robot penguin. Nice mechanical detail on there, and I think there's, yeah, I don't know if you can see, but there's some mechanical detail in the top, and it just looks like it's got a Mega Man helmet on. It's a Mega Man penguin that's called Waddle Pop. Here's an apple on your TV. Only certain people get that reference. Anyway, it's a nice apple. There was a apple with some chocolate on the top. There's also a apple that's green, that's more mouldy coloured. I just like this one because it's red. I really don't know why it's got... What the hell's going off there? It's all got some smooth sort of stuff on here. And the rest of it's matte finish. Dear me. This looks like it's got a worm... or it's got a bite taken out of it, and there it's got a worm. What's worse than finding a whole worm? Finding half a worm. To transform it, this will blow your mind. You just do that. That is all you do, and it's a little dragon. It's got teeny tiny arms and stumpy little legs, and its tail is actually a worm. It has got little eyes. I think it's called a day, as in apple a day, and I like the veiny sort of detail in the wing, underside of the wings. Its wings are massive. The original one was called Sourwing, I think, but I like this one more. It's a little red dragony apple-y thing. Axe. Ah. Yeah, I mean it's an axe. I don't know why the handle isn't straight, but you know, it is what it is. But it's nicely painted. It's nicely painted, and how they've got the wood texture really well done. So to transform it, that takes it to the feet. You just split them apart. You fold that out, and then you fold that out, and then you fold... What am I doing wrong? Yeah, you fold... Ow, you fold... Right, one arm at a time. Fold that out. Then the other arm. Fold that out. And then you fold the axe head out. And then you turn it around. There you go. Now, it can hold its own weight. Good. It's probably best if you have them facing that way. I like how it's got a wood texture on top to be like the top of the axe. It'd be awesome if they remolded this to be a hammer, which put in the comments below if they have done, but it's a mad axe. Angry Axeman. This one I think is like a training cup, one of them where little kids hold it by both hands like that, a sippy thing. It's one of them where it's an awesome transformation, and what it looks like is really, really well. So, how you transform, I mean, it's got measurement on it. If I just zoom in a little bit, it goes minimum of, I'll just zoom in there, minimum of 60, maximum of 240 millilitres. I didn't know it said millilitres on it, and ounces. That's quite something. And it goes from 2 ounces to 8 ounces. And if you didn't know what the difference is in ounces and millilitres, then you either need to get out more or you're me. Right, so what you do to transform it and what it transforms into, you are not ready. Fold these sections down, rotate this around, pull this leg out, and the same on the other side. There you go. Then pull these feet out. If you just give it a bit of a punch, they will fold out. Then push this section out. I know, right? Then fold this up. It's a dog with large ears. Oh my god, that's just adorable. And what's even more adorable? Tilted head puppy, look! Look at the thing! Look at it! Now, you might be thinking, what is this one? There's been, I think, 2 repaints of this. The other one was, I think, a greenish colour. I had it, I can't remember because it wasn't really painted all that well. This is meant to be a tent. The other one you couldn't really tell too well, but on this you kind of can. There's the opening, there's where you get the light coming in, because a lot of tents do, and there are the tent pegs. It's a little bit forced, but you can kind of understand with it. You can kind of understand. To transform it, what you do is fold out the arms, and he's a bit worried for some reason. Fold down the legs, rotate the arms so they're facing downwards, like so, and open this up to reveal either a lot of screws or missiles. He's either scared because you found him, or he's scared because he's going to fire missiles everywhere and just panicking. A little bit more detail on there, which is nice. The face isn't bad either. But why has he got missiles? Why has a tent got missiles? So this one is a bag of chorizos, which are, I believe, Spanish crispy donuts sort of thing. They're kind of in a long snake, a long sort of shape. I've had them once. I don't like them. They're too crispy for my liking. It does come with a spoon, which I keep in there at the bottom of it, because otherwise, if you put it in storage and put it where it's meant to be, the spoon's meant to be placed, which is at the top. You see, it's hard for me to put in. Come on, you will go in. You will go in. I know you will. Why won't you go in? Come on. Hang on. You will not best me. You might best me. You might best me. It's only a little spoon. Why am I being beaten by a little spoon? There we go. Don't know why it comes with a little spoon, because there's no reason for it to come with a little spoon, but it comes with a little spoon. Anyway, to transform it, fold this up. It now looks like it's got hair. Fold this up. It now looks like it's got an apron or something. Fold the arms out. Fold the legs down. Give him the spoon. Give him the spoon. Give him the spoon. So the main problem I've got with this one is, and it's only a minor problem, is apart from that spoon, is that the mouth is a bit concealed with this flap. But other than that, it's a little nice thing. It looks chilled out as all hell. Yeah, man, you want a bit of my chorizo? No, it's not chorizo, is it? Chorizo. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's kind of like that. So this is a camera, sort of like what I'm filming this on, essentially. It's not bad. It's not bad. The main thing of it, you can see its eye, but the only other way I could see them doing this is rotating this the other way around, but that seems a bit over much for what it is. It's got a nice colour in there, and it's got some colour in there for the viewing screen. You could, I suppose, have it... It would have been nice to have some paint in there for the viewing screen, but, you know, whatever. To transform it, what you do is fold the feet down, fold the head up, move the arm out on both sides, like so. And these bits at the back, I don't know whether you just leave them up or fold them out like wings or something. Up to you, I guess. He's kind of like got a shockwave arm, and he's kind of like got an old fish face where it's like pew. You can tell I'm a professional Transformer reviewer, can't you? You can really tell. Or you can really tell I like Botbots, either way. It's a cool one. It's kind of like got really good head articulation. It can go woo. But yeah, it's really nice. Here's a pencil. It's a very nice pencil as well. It's a little bit stubby. It looks like it's really had some use out of it. I like the pink for the rubber section on it, and that's which is an eraser if you're American. It's rubber if you're British. It's got a nice black bit for the lead or the point. There was a green one that's like a crayon, but I prefer this because it kind of looks better. I like the silver bit where it holds the rubber in, which is nice. To transform it, all you do is pull this section down, which is easier than the boxing glove. It should be, it was last time. I tell you what, fold out the arms first, then pull it down. Then pull. Why is it so hard? There we go. Pull them down. Then, with the nub, flip the faceplate out. He's not a happy little pencil. And it's got a pink bit there for some reason, and it's wonky. Oh well. Someone's firing something. You can see the little arm detail in there as well. It's really not happy about something. Really not happy. But it's a nice little pencil. Will your feet stay up? This is a bag of pretzels. Or it could be a bag of crisps, I suppose. Depends on the version you get. There's about 3. There's a green one. There's, I think, a red one. And this one, which is the bag of pretzels. So, it's blue. With, very hard to keep hold of, with the pretzel design on it. We'll just zoom in on it, just to show you that they are pretzels. So, to transform it, what you need to do is fold the legs out. Pull these sections out. Good grief, they are stiff. Ow! And what I like to do is fold them up a bit. So it's like that. Then what you can do is fold the arms out, which means folding these all the way up so you've got a little bit of room. Pull the arms out. Pull the arms out like so. And pull the other arm out. There you go. A lot of yellow is revealed in this, and he will stand. I like when they do proper faces on them. It looks like they've got something to be proud of themselves of. Now this one I think is meant to be one of them barbell things you lift up and then put down, lift up, put down sort of thing when you do weight training, I think. You might want to comment below if I'm right on that. I could be wrong. In fact, I probably am wrong. Also looks like one of them things people throw at the Olympics. It's all black with a little bit of silver there and there. No silver there and there, which is weird, but it is what it is. To transform this thing, you pull the arms out, pull this up, flip the feet out. It's a little bit tricky, but it's doable. And what I like to do is rotate this around and rotate this around and just have it facing up a bit, just to give it a bit of transformation. A lot of mouldy detail for the arms in there, and I think it's just got a visor and a little bit of silver and a little bit of silver. You know, it's not the most amazing looking thing, but you know, it's a little Botbot, and I think it still looks pretty impressive. Next we have one of my favourite ones. It is a mug of hot chocolate with marshmallows. I don't remember being that much things about hot chocolate with marshmallows in. It's usually just hot chocolate without the marshmallows. I've never noticed that, and I'm not really a fan of marshmallows anyway. They're too soft for me. Yeah, alright, shut up. But it's nice how they've done it. It's a really nice mug as well. So, to transform it, flip the arms up, and you need to do this first, and then rotate it at the bottom. It can only rotate this way around to the, well, it depends which way you're looking at it, or from my point of view, you rotate it that way around until you reveal the faces of all faces. Such a happy face. And then you fold the feet down. It looks like one of them things you see in films where someone's wearing a costume trying to advertise something, trying to bring people into a shop. I think it's really nice. The detail is nice. The face is just perfect. It looks like it wants to merge you, but offer you something nice to drink and eat at the same time. Orange at the top, brown at the bottom, and a bit of darky orangey browny in the middle there, and a bit of orange on the feet, which makes it look like it's got shoes. Huh. A bar of chocolate with a bit taken out of it. They've done quite a few repaints of this, and I don't know why. They've done one that's white chocolate, and they've done one which is, I think, dark chocolate. I think this is meant to be milk chocolate. I really could do with some milk chocolate now. It's nice. It's nice, is all I can say. The gold paint is really nicely done, I have to say. No gold paint on the back, which is odd, but okay. To transform it, you fold this up, so it's kind of like some sort of headband. Fold it up as much as you can, like so. Then you pull out the arms, which is actually shouldn't be that hard to do. Can be. And the arms can pop off of here, so be careful. Same on this side. It isn't usually that hard to get the arms out. There we go, because they're on ball joints. And yes, you will need your fingernails for this one, because even though they're really big feet and come out pretty easy, they are a bit hard to grab because it's soft plastic. I don't know why, but it reminds me of an Oompa Loompa with just the colour scheme and the fact it's got weird hair. For some reason, the legs have got a bit of a waist swivel action, so you can have it looking around. Because why not? A lot more brown is revealed here as well, including the face, which dull surprise. It's a flower pot, and what it turns into is almost as awesome as that kids drinking cup that turns into a puppy. I mean, the flowers are nice enough, some orange ones and some pink ones. I'd like to see another colour, but oh well. I would have liked the leaves to be painted green, but it is what it is. It's fine, it's fine. To transform it, what you need to do is, there's a crack in the middle here. You pull that out while, actually no you don't. You pull the top up first, and then you pull them out, and then you pull the feet out. What you can also do is fold the feet down if you want, and then you can fold that back as far as possible and hope it stays up, because it is a bit loose, but it is what it is. Now, it's a gardener that's also a mummy. A gardening mummy with a plant pot on its head. I don't think it's meant to be a mummy, but look at it. That's mummy, says mummy to me, like an Egyptian mummy if you didn't already guess. You can also sit down if you want. Ham. Gone off ham. On the bone. You can tell it's gone off because of the discoloration in places. It's nice colour though. I like the colour of the bone and I like the colour of the thing and the index to show the ham. To transform it, all you need to do is fold out that arm and fold out this arm, and it's bigger for some reason, but it doesn't have a hand to grasp things with. Then you pull out the feet. Pretty simple and easy to pull out, thank goodness. Then you open this flap to reveal a skeleton. Yes, we've got Bludgeon the Ham Samurai, and its name is Hamurai. Now you're thinking, why is it a samurai? I was going to say Hamurai then. Why is it a samurai when it hasn't got a sword? I'm glad you asked. It's a little bit tricky to put in its hand, but it's doable. It's a skeleton ham samurai with a sword. Oh, yes. Just all the win with this one. And I hate using that term. Never let me use it again. It's a little shoe. And it's actually my most expensive Botbot. I paid £20 for this one. It's really hard to get hold of, and I don't actually regret paying that much for it because it looks so good. I mean, the sole, it's got an Autobot symbol painted on the sole. The laces, well, it's not got much laces, but it is what it is. It looks so neon. Look at the thing. To transform it, fold that up and see the face of happiness. Fold the arms out and rotate them down. And same on that side. Rotate them down. And then you pull the feet out. They're a bit stiff, but that's doable. And there you have the insole in his robot mode. And that's its name. It looks like it's got an 80s visor with headphones. It's got little shoelaces on its shoes. It's so 80s, man. So 80s with these colours. Next we have a guitar. Now with the rest of them I'm going to show you that I've got. You could almost do a full band actually. There's a brown guitar, there's two pianos, there's a keytar, there's drums, there's two drums actually, and there's maracas. There is no microphone, which you could repaint either the blusher brush or the maracas into being a microphone, but there we are. It's coming up a lot lighter on screen, but it's actually a lot deeper blue. It's got different nubs here and the strings are painted really well. No, it's a light blue guitar. Huh. Oh well. So to transform it, you just fold that in and rotate the legs. You then fold down the hands, well the arms, on both sides and rotate the head. And rotate the hands so they're facing the proper way. It's meant to be like an Elvis sort of deal. I know Elvis played guitar, but yeah, it's meant to be like an Elvis impersonation with the giant quiff. I mean, look at that quiff. Or I suppose it could be like a rockabilly sort of thing with the quiff, I suppose. And the triangle, sort of like a suit impression. I do like it a lot, but it's just really hard to stand up. Is he going to do it, or is he going to fall on his face? No, it's going to fall down. Here's a bat. There's been quite a few of these, actually. The original one was more of a wooden sort of colour, so a creamy sort of colour. I was too late to find that one, so I've got this one, and it'll do. It'll do. I like the 84 painted on, and I like the wood texture they've tried to go for, which is really nice. Also like this bit as well. To transform it, all you need to do is pull out the legs, and they can go that far. You then open this up, and then you pull out the arms. Why is it always the blue ones having hard things to pull out? Stop sniggering at the back, children. So there you go. You could have this section like a batter cap, umpire's cap, and unlike a lot of them, he can do the splits. He seemed really pleased about this. It's a football, all right. It's very round. In fact, it's completely round. Be careful with this one because it's so round and smooth. You can lose it because it's so slippery. So this might take a while to transform, but the colours are very spot on. Very nice. But to transform it, I need to... Right, so... you kind of need to figure it out on your own sort of thing, because you just pull, you just need to feel at it and pull where you can and rotate it around like so, and then pull this section down. It will pull out, it'll only pull out so far. The arms won't move, and there you go. Yeah, that's as far as it'll go. So I like the face on it. It's like whistling. It's like kind of like doing an off tune version of that song. As it rolls off, it rolls really well. It don't want to stop rolling. This is supposed to be a load of toy blocks. It just about gets away with it. Just about. You can rotate this section and rotate this to get it how you want a bit more, but I don't know. Do your best with it. It's very colourful. I'll say this. It's very colourful. To transform it, rotate that up, fold out the arms. They only fold out a tiny bit. What you want to do, because of where it's centered, have the dot so it's facing the same way as the triangle, like that, and then fold out this nub at the top. It'll only go so far, I think. Yeah, and then pull up the angry eyes. I mean, the bottom bit's on a ball joint, so it can wibble about however you want, which is nice. The hands are a bit hard to stay in, but they only go out so much. Can that pull up? No. Okay, so that don't pull up either. That's fine. But it's really a very generic looking robot thing of beep, boop, destroy all humans. Hello, human. I have a very mistrusting expression on my face. One maraca, two maraca. Shake 'em all about. Yeah, I know I said about I don't like getting repaints, but I just wanted two maracas. Shut up at the back. So, I mean, the paint scheme of them just feels different enough to want them. I like the black one a bit better, but I like them both enough. So what you do to transform is pull the feet apart. It's easier than it sounds because of how the feet are, and then you pull the hands out. The feet are very wobbly, so that's why they won't stay out too easily. And then you pull this section out, and I like rotating it down if it hasn't popped off. It's kind of like a Day of the Dead. They do pop off really easily. but they pop on really easily, like so. I'll just leave it like that. I'll tell you what, while this is popped off, the detail inside, if you can see, is really nice. And that face, it's kind of like a Day of the Dead sort of thing with the hat as well. But yeah, and the other one, oh for God's sake, hang on, there we go. I'm just keeping it like that for now. I'll just show you the other one. It just transforms the same. I'll just show you the face. There you go. The face is a bit different. It's a bit happier with itself. It knows what it wants, sort of thing. But the white one is just basically, what are we all doing here? I don't know how it's gone Transylvanian, but there we go. Next we have the TV. There was one where it had one of them multicoloured lines over it, but this one's better. I'll explain why. It's black with this screen over it. I don't know what that'd represent, but hey ho. It's kind of like an old school telly as well. But its transformation is very simple. Fold the hands out, rotate them down. Fold the hand out, rotate it down, and fold out the back. It's a telly with a police uniform on it. That's, I don't know what to say about that, apart from it's amazing. I have got a repaint, which has had some modifications to it, so I shall show that one as well. It was a telly showing a fireplace, but what I've done is had my mate paint this bit grey, so it's more like a proper fireplace, and remove the telly aerial because that just looked daft. Transformation's the same. I suppose I could have kept the red arms, but I thought, nah, it's kind of like a Santa suit. This just looks weird. Logging Fire Santa. TV Cop. Logging Fire Santa. TV Cop. So this one is pretty much the same mould as the Ham Samurai one, but it's a little bit different in the way that the legs are done and how it feels and the top is. So it's obviously a pineapple, and how it transforms is you pull the legs out. It transforms pretty much the same. It's just how it goes about, how it's moulded is different. The legs are a little bit loose, so they can drop down too much, I feel. Pull the arms out. I'll start again, shall I? So this pineapple is basically the same mould as the Ham Samurai, but obviously things are different. The colour's different, the moulding is different, the top is different, and the legs are different. So to transform it, you pull the legs down. They can be a bit loose, so just watch out for that. Pull the arms out, like so. Then pull the flap out, you see about the legs, and then pull the sword out. Yes, it is another samurai. Sensei Spiny. I like how it's got a scarred eye and a normal eye. You are not ready for this. And it's got feathers or something on there for some reason. Okie dokie. It can stand up. I've had it stand up. It's just a bit of a thing. Try and make stand up. Come on. You will not defeat me, trust me. Nay! No, I'm not holding it up. Shut up. But I really like it. I like it more than the Ham Samurai, even though it's not as stable. Yes, it's a popcorn maker. I don't know what else to say. It's a popcorn maker. It's got a little handle for turning the popcorn. it's just a popcorn maker. To transform it, you first pull out the feet, which I'm surprised my fingernails ain't ruined. Like so. Then you fold this section back. You then pull out the head like that. You then pull out the arms. You then pull out the arms like so on both sides. Come on. Come on. There we go. Pull out the arms. Fold this down. And if it has, pull the legs out. I really wish they would have made them a bit easier to pull out. Why are some bits easy to pull out and some bits hard? And there we are. He's got a little moustache. He's got a little beard, which focused here. I don't know whether it's got a tongue or what. It's like got sunglasses, and at the back it's got a jetpack. Why has it got a jetpack? Is it so it can fly around spewing popcorn at people? Whoosh, whoosh, here's your popcorn. Yeah. Here we have a coffee maker. I think it's more like one of them American sort of deals. You can see the little line marks for the measurement. And a little cord to plug it in. Obviously it's got 2 pins because it's American. So to transform it, what you need to do is rotate the tail down, rotate the legs out, and rotate the body around, like so. You then pull the arms out and open the head. Yes, it's a dinosaur, well, yeah, dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. It's basically a T-Rex. And more details revealed, mainly in the mouth being a vibrant orange. I know it comes off as red, but it's orange. Orange belly panels and blue there, just because. And a bit of detail on the legs and on the claws. A grey pinata because I can't find the pink one. Yes, they did a pink one of these, but I can't seem to find it, so I'll settle with the grey one. And it's got zebra stripes on the front, zebra stripes on the back, and a original, well, the normal pinata sort of eye and sort of furry sort of look. To transform it, what you need to do is fold them up, fold that down, fold that up, and pull them out. Again, I would have liked the pink one because the face is a lot better. If I can get the pink one, I'll get rid of this one, but for now, I'll keep it. You know, if someone tells me they want to build a snowman, I've got a hammer. But anyway, back to Botbots. This is a snowman. I think it's meant to be a Christmas ornament, and I think that's because of this little thing on the top where you can put hook in it. You can probably use it as a Christmas ornament actually, which is nice. To transform it, well, I'll go through what it looks like actually. Little buttons for the mouth and waistcoat, well, coat, a little bow tie, a carroty nose, and a hat, which is normal. To transform it, pull the legs down, pull this arm out, like so. Pull this arm down, yes, this is its arm, which makes it a bit heavy on one side, but hey ho. And then rotate this up, and I like to rotate it all the way around. He's so happy he's got a snowman's head for an arm. And if you could, you would be too. I mean, if you've got a snowman's head for an arm, What more do you want in life? Probably 2 arms that match, actually. That probably be more. Oh, and probably somewhere to live. Probably a house. I really don't know what food stuff this is meant to be. I reckon it's some sort of berries. I've never seen any brown berries before, but or maybe it's just some sort of cakey strawberry stuff or something. Whatever it is, it looks nice enough. It's brown, red and greeny coloured. Or it might be blue to your eyes. I don't know you. To transform it, you guessed it, pull the feet out. God, this stiff. Pull! There we go. Then rotate that down. Then pull fold the hands out. Rotate them down, like so. It's a nice enough thing. It's got little love hearts for eyes. Focus, camera. Focus. Thank you. Bit more yellow. A lot more yellows exposed in this mode. It's not one of my favourites, but you know, it's not bad. Next we have a present. Now this is one of the more complicated ones, I feel, bot wise, but there's a lot of silver and a lot of purple. So the bow, what you do first to transform it is remove the 2 swords. Yes, 2. I don't know how I feel about that. In one way it's really, really awesome that it's got weapons. In another way you can lose them pretty easily because they're so small. And really, is it really taken away from it? I think not. Then you fold out the arms. You then fold out the feet. You then pull the body up. Well, pull the legs. God's truth, that's stiff. I swear I'm doing it right. Yeah, it pulls out a little bit, but doesn't really feel like it's enough. And then you pull at this bit, and you really need good nails for this because good grief, this is on tight. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute. There we go. I hope that face reveal was worth it because I ain't doing it again. It's way too stiff. Way too stiff. That's one of the problems I've got with Botbots. Some of them, if they're too loose, then it's still got the look about it. If it's too stiff, then it's just not worth it. I mean, it's kind of like a kimono samurai thing, which then you can give it its swords. You are not telling me it cannot hold its swords. Thank you. And then the other sword. There we go. It looks like an evil samurai kimono thing, which is cool. And the arms are a bit too loose. But it's not worth it for the head being way, way too hard to pull up. I'll just give you a little glimpse of the face. I mean, it's nice, but like I said, it ain't worth it. It's a torch. Nice little torch as well. They've done about 4 different ones of this. I don't understand why. Nice blue at the top. Nice on switch. Everything is yellow. It's nice. So to transform it, you pull at the feet, which are really easy to pull out, thank God. Pull at the arms, which again are really easy to pull out, thank God. Stuff goes back in really easy, but it's not loose. It is what it is. Then rotate at the top, and there you have this thing. It's a cute little torch man, which looks is looking up at something remarkable. I don't know what, but it is. This is basically like the pizza one. This is basically like the pizza one, except the colours are different, and apparently it changes colour as well. Yeah. So, to transform it, I mean, it's a nice pie. I kept this one because, well, it's different enough. It looks like a slice of pie, and the difference in colours makes it feel like a different thing entirely. So, to transform it, you swap it around, as you did the pizza one, and then rotate the legs. These are a little bit more looser and can pop out a bit easier. Fold out the arms and pull them out so you can get some room to rotate them down, like so. I like the face, that it looks like it's munching on something. I think them eyes are actually new. I reckon that's the case anyway. But the colours are nice. It makes it its own thing rather than having the yellow one being what it is. I think it's a bit better than the pizza one myself. I think it is. Here's a pair of headphones. It's a nice pair of headphones. I think they've done about 3 of these: a black pair, a blue pair, and these red ones. It's just well, red with the Autobot symbol on that side and an Autobot symbol on that side, just because, and a bit of silver. So to transform it, you rotate that up, fold them out, and if you can, you don't have to, but you can pull these out. It's meant to be like a gorilla. Fine. I suppose with the arms it kind of looks gorilla-ish, but apart from that it doesn't. I like it though. I like the fact that it's got like a moustache and a 6-pack. Well, it's kind of like a 5-pack. I'll just bring it in close. It's kind of like a 5-pack, and it's Wario moustache. A lot of silver in the fists. I don't know why they put the joint in so you can move them out. It seems a bit pointless. They can arrest me for having the gorilla. Wasn't me. Yeah, it's nice. A lot of silver is revealed here. A lot of silver, a bit of blue for the eyes. It's all nice. You'll never catch me, coppers. Here's a tree. A potted plant, no less. There's one that's supposed to be a bonsai, but people keep saying it looks like a giant rubbish bin thing. And this is one of the better plants, I feel. You can see the roots coming out of the side there. You can see the trees there. Well, the branches and whatnot. It's nice. I like it. To transform it, what you do is fold these out and rotate them around. Then put them back a bit. Same on the other side. Rotate, rotate, like that. So it stands up. Then fold this section down. That can actually help it balance somewhat. Depends on how you've got it. Like that, you see. Then what you do is fold these out best you can, however you want. They only go so far, but they are on ball joints, so you can make them look however you want them to. And it's a dragon. It's a tree dragon. You don't see many things that are tree dragons. The police are still after me for having tree dragons now. Yeah, I mean, it's a dragon. It's a nice one. The only problem is that in alt mode the tree bits don't stay together too coherently, but they're not loose. That's the main thing. And with this one, I'd rather have joints that are, or I'd rather have joints that stick together but don't hold them be too tight or too loose. They're just right. Now, some people say, I think it's an American thing, it's called a cannoli. I think it is, which is like an ice cream sandwich, I think. It's not bad. Paint's a little bit drab. Could do with another coat or two, but it's fine. To transform it, you firstly stand it like that.
I have an offer you can't refuse. You bite into my ice creaminess.
Anyway, pull that up and rotate the feet if your nails haven't been demolished by trying to transform Botbots. Rotate them out. Then pull the hands out and rotate them down, like so. And for some reason he's got a waist joint, so you can move it so far.
You over there, I've got an offer you cannot refuse. You over there, I've got an offer you can't refuse. You, I have an offer I cannot refuse.
So there was this speaker, and there's a speaker that's more of a wooden colour, like a brown wooden colour. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. There's all the whole nubs at the back that you'd expect, and a giant hole for wires to come out of or to go in. That's painted really nicely, as is that. To transform it, what you do first is open these sections. And before we go on, I like the fact, focus, that it's got musical notes and sound waves coming off there. That's nice. Then fold the feet down like so. Then the arms, you guessed it, pull the arms out. They're a little bit stiff, but they're doable, like so. Then rotate them down. Same on the other side. And I will have this arm out. I'm surprised I haven't broken it by how many times I've done this. And there you go. I like how it's got the sound bars that you see sometimes with songs going up and down on there. I don't know what that face is. He's looked either shocked or doing some singing sort of thing. But he's nice. This one's a pram. An old style pram by the looks of it as well. Nice bit of yellow for the hood, and the bars are painted pretty nicely, and you can pretty much tell how it's going to transform. But detail on the bottom's alright, at least it's got some. But to transform it, what you do is fold that up, if it's not done already. Fold the feet out, you have to do it in that order. Then fold this bit down and fold that bit. I have to do it again, aren't I? It's a pram. You can kind of tell how it's going to go. So let's begin. Fold all this up and then fold the feet out and then fold that down. You have to do it in that order, otherwise it don't work. Then you can fold the arms out. The arms can pop off, and they are so tiny, so tiny. And because of how the wheels are at the back, it can balance it a bit. Well, not balance it, but stop it from completely falling over, which is something. It's got goggles or glasses, and it's got a mean look on its face. Why? Just cause, I suppose. So this Botbot is a partially open suite. Not really much more I can say about that, or needs to be said. I mean, this is among the most bonkers ones. Look at it. Anyway, transformation. Yeah, a little bit of pink, and these bits can rotate on either side. Yes. So to transform it, there's a little bit of a gap there, if you can see it. I'll just zoom in a little bit, and that needs to be pulled. like so. Then you pull out the hands, like so. Just zoom in a little bit. And then just pull out the other hand, like so. And then, yes, you guessed it, pull out the feet, like so. Now with these, you can, with the wrapper ends, you can put them anywhere you want. Have them splayed out, have them up, have them down, have them do the fandango if you so wish. Entirely up to you. Bit of new detail. The face is lovely. I think its name is Grandma Crinkles, I think. A bit of blue on the feet, a bit blue on the body. Focus camera. Thank you. Blue eyes and a nice face. Ah. So this one is them neck pillows you get in airplanes and whatnot, or in general. You do actually get them in general, yes. Where you just rest your head in between those bits and let rest on your shoulders. What it turns into, you cannot believe. You probably saw a bit of it as I was fiddling around with it, but so what you want to do first is pull this central bit up. It don't go up too far. It's just basically go boop, just like that. You don't have to. It's not integral, but it's just something you can do. Pull the tail out. Pull the back legs down. Pull the front legs down. Turn the flap so it's facing that way, and pull the head up. It's a dog, but unlike before, it's a more realistic dog. I mean, crossbreeding, it looks like someone's tried to crossbreed a sausage dog with a pug and a balloon. What have you done to the poor thing? Oh, it's a normal dog. Oh, God. No, it's not. Oh, blimey. I mean, it's nice enough. It's just, what have you done? It's got a tongue and a little silver bit on its head and everything, and little eyes and little ears, and the rest is more mechanical. It's like Dead Space Furry Edition. What have you done to it? I mean, I love it, but what have you done to it, man? Now this one I think is meant to be a tablet, like an iPad or something like that. I'm guessing that because of the thing at the top and the thing at the bottom, and because it's a big screen. It could be a phone, I suppose. It could be a smartphone. I don't think so, because it doesn't have any detail to show it's a phone of any kind. I think it's just a tablet, and I'm pretty sure the description says so as well, but it'll be on screen otherwise. Not much detail, just a load of grey. You can see the robot feet and fairly good painted blue on there. So to transform it, what you need to do first is pull the legs out, fairly standard, then pull the arms out. These are really easy. It's as good. They weren't that tight before, but there's little crevices where you can get your nail in there, or your thumb or finger or whatnot, and just pull the arms out. Then what you do is pull that bit down, and then what you do is pull these ears up. Yes, so it's some sort of cat. I didn't know what to make of it then, and I don't now. It's just something else, really, isn't it? The face is fairly standard for this sort of thing, and the arms have got some nice blue on it. It's a lighter blue than this. This is more of a turquoisey sort of colour, and the feet are also a lighter blue. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. And while I'm at it, I'll just show you the baby monitor version. So it's got the little speaker controls, the little wave on it. It's also got a little focus, 1984. It's a weird time, and battery's not that good, and it's got an Autobot symbol. On the back, nothing, and on the front, you've just seen it. And transformation is just the same. I'll just show you the face because it's basically the same sort of thing, really. Why is the baby crying? Why? 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 Here's a Whoopee cushion. It's a nice little one. I'm surprised they haven't done anything similar, considering they know how to do a Cosmos now. Ever since 2012, I want to say. I could be wrong on that. But it's all salmony pink with black paint on there for what it's supposed to be. And then a little where the noise comes out when you deflate it. So, what you do to transform it is fold the leg out and rotate it. And same on this side, fold the leg out and rotate it, like so. You can move them out a bit, it's a bit stiff on the joint, but you can move them out a bit. Then pull the arms out as much as you can. They don't go that far, but at least you can do it. I don't think they go that far, no. No, that's your lot. All it shows is black hands and blue on the face and a irritated look. I mean, and then a bit of black on there. Nothing, a bit of mechanical detail in there, but that's about it. It's not bad. It's very basic, but it does what it needs. I can see why it's got the irritated face. All right, who farted? Was it you? Was it you? It's kind of that sort of expression, but yeah, it's not bad. And it's a bit difficult to try and fit it all together properly. There's a bit of lines where things don't fit together properly, but all in all, it's not bad. Here's a camera. There's been so many variants of this. There's been a black one. There's a black one with a bit of other stuff on. There's been a black one with a lot of green on it. There's been a blue one, I think, and then there's been this one. I like this one the most because it's got the most colour on it. Nothing on the back, but on the front we've got yellow for the flash, blue for the lens. Would have liked it to be white, but don't matter too much. Bit colour on the side for some reason, and then a bit of colour for the plating, or whatever you want to call it. Mostly all over. And then on the top we've got details for the clicker and some other sort of buttons. So to transform it, what you need to do first is pull this section up, pull that section back, and then pull the feet. Rotate this bit so it's facing that way, and rotate that so it's facing that way. I don't know why it's got a love heart for it, but whatever, for an eye, but whatever. It's got a little mouth as well, as you can see. If you focus, thank you. I like to think it's got some sort of weird hammer and a cannon, and it loves to attack things, but you know, I like the fact of what it is. It's a little camera that could and will kill you. It's one of the easiest and fun ones to transform as well, which is also a bonus. So this drum kit, there's only been two. There's been an orange one and this one. There's no drumsticks, but I suppose you could use the baseball bats for that. It's nice. It's fairly standard, but it's nice. Silver on top for the drum tops and the cymbals. Nice painter white for the big bass drum. No, kick drum, that's it. And a bit of detail on top and around for the casing. So, to transform it, all you need to do is pull that to reveal the face and some detail for the body, fold the legs out, and fold the arms out. He is so happy at what he does. Hey, 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 I'm gonna drum you a good one. Is what I imagine he'd speak like. Some sort of really bombastic sort of person. Maybe even Brian Blessed. Drums! You know when I said earlier it'd be nice if they did a hammer? They have. But it's a different thing. It came out first. It's actually a claw hammer. It's pretty nice. It's just disguised. You can just see its face poking out there. Other than that, I like the little bit of detail it's got. I like that the claw bit and the hammer bit is It's picked out and it's got little screws either side, which is nice. So to transform it is very simple. All you do is pull the arms out, like so. Rotate this round bit so you can see the feet, and pull this hammer bit up. I don't know why it's so angry. I must hammer you. I must hammer you. There's a character in the Marvel 80s comic that I think's called Hammerhead or something like that. That basically its head just hammers things, and I can see that being a bot like this. It's alright. The main thing I'm not too fussed on is that it's so obvious, to be honest, how it transforms. No simple but clever way of getting one thing to be another thing, or nothing weird or wonderful to look at. It just twist this bit, pull this out, pull that up, and well, you kind of got the robot thing already. So it's not bad for what it is, but it's probably one of my most favourite Botbots just because it's so easy. Now, believe it or not, this thing is a perfume bottle. Fine. I could kind of get behind that, because you look at perfume bottles now, the designs of some of them are just stupid. I'm sorry, they are. It's got a crown. Crown's nice. There is a purple one that's basically this, except replace the red and pink bits with purple and pinky bits. So to transform it is very easy. All you do is pull these bits out, and I don't think any of this moves. What you can do is rotate this around so the eye isn't showing. I don't see the point, apart from giving you something else to transform, because, well, it doesn't really do anything to hinder it. It's a weird thing, but it's a nice thing. It's very royal in what it is. It's got a royal clothes on. I don't know why the feet are pink. Fluffy arms. I don't know what you call them, but they are what they are. I like it mainly because of how the colours work, not because of what it is, which is kind of weird, because usually with Botbots it's a case of I like the thing more because of what it's supposed to turn into. If I don't know, if I can't get what it turns into, then no. But in this case, I'll make an exception. I bet you can't tell what this is. No, it's not a microphone. It is a blusher brush, I believe it is, where people blush the cheeks or whatnot. That's why it looks like this. This could easily be a microphone, let's be honest. But they've made a gold one of this, and this one. It's nice enough. To transform it, you pull the head up. You can rotate it around, you don't have to, but you can. Split the legs and pull the arms out. Good lord, they're tight.
Good lord, they're so tight.
And rotate it around. Good lord. There we go. It looks like it's got a hat on. It does stand, but it's not the most level base I've got here, but you can see how it works. It's got a nice jolly face on it. If I'm just getting close here. Focus. Can I focus? There we go. It's a pretty good face. Some white, reveals some silver on the arms, blue on the eyes, pink for the cheeks. It's nice. It's not one I go out of my way to get, but as I've got it, yeah. It's a hairdryer, isn't it? American one because of this thing over here. But yeah, it's a hairdryer. And yeah, the robot face is not that discreet. It's not robots in disguise, it's robots trying their best. This bit moves around. I suppose it's kind of like a tail, I guess. But to transform it, all you need to do, fold the legs up. Well, fold the legs out, should I say. And pull out the arms. The arms are on these strange ball joints. You don't pull them too hard, otherwise they'll probably pop off. They haven't done for me, but I'm not going to risk it. So there you go. It kind of looks like it's some sort of demon with a weird hairdo, with the tail and the eyes and everything. I don't know why it's so angry. Probably the profile tells me what it does, but it's a nice one, I guess. It's nice. It's not overly complicated transformation like most of them aren't, but it's, again, it doesn't really do anything to hide the face, which is a small issue for me. Only a small one, but it is what it is. Next we have, I think it's a water bottle. There's been loads of different variants of this one. I think it's a water bottle. I'm not too sure, if I'm completely honest, but I mean, it looks like one. So to me, it is one. You've got a water drop painted in blue, which is nice. And then you've got one on the back, which they don't usually do that, which again is nice. Bit of grey to grip it, and then a stopper which looks like a Lego stud. So to transform it, all you do is, yes, pull the arms out. I'm gonna have to get this printed on a t-shirt. Pull the legs out, pull the legs out, pull the arms out, use your nails. Flip the feed tees out. Then get your nails in here to pull these bits out. And there you go. He looks a happy chappy. He looks very happy with himself. If you look in there, you can see some arm detail. It's very small. I'll just zoom in a bit so you can see it, but it's there. Again, it's not my favourite, but it's not bad. I've also got another one because I kept this one because of, it kind of looks like a bottle of glue. I'm sure it's meant to be something else, but that really looks like glue to me. And the face, my God, the face. So give me a minute. Ming the Merciless much? Or could it be Zod? I am Glod. I mean, they are the same figure, but the face paint and the face and the paint, the painting of them is so different. It's like night and day for them. I'd probably go for that one over that one any day, but I'd rather have both. This one I think is a tape recorder. I think this because there's the play button, that's where the cassette goes in. That is where you press to record, and there's that thing on which can't move, but I don't know what it's for, but I'm sure these other things do things. To transform it, it's very simple. You pull the arms out a bit. That helps you get to the legs, which, you guessed it, pull out, like so. And then you pull this black bit up like that. And that is pretty much it. That doesn't go up any further. And, well, doesn't need to. It's adorable. Come on, look at those eyes. The arms can't move because this top bit gets in the way. But it is what it is. It looks like it's going to help you. Especially with that visor. It looks like it's got a hat on. Come on. Yes, it's a pair of glasses. And it's a really good transformer on its own merits. Because it's so unusual, and I mean, what it transforms to, it isn't anything amazing, but how it gets there is really, really special. So it's just blue. I would have liked them in black, but they are what they are. And some lighter blue and white to signify the lenses. I thought they were stickers. I don't know why I keep thinking they're stickers, but oh well. So what you do is fold these sections up like that. Then you rotate these out. Then with these sections, you pretty much do what you want with them. What I like to do is rotate them round and rotate that down. Same on that side, like so. And then you have 2 eyes there. Then you've got the feet and the arms. It's so simple, yet so effective. The only real downside of this one is that it is very hard to stand up because of the legs. What I try and do instead is have it... No, you can't have it as some sort of 4-armed creature. I think you're just going to have to lump it, I'm afraid. As a... There we go. That's not the best, but at least it stands. Here's a little orange backpack, which they've recently repainted into one that is green with sick coming out of it. It's kind of like a sickness bag when you're on airplanes. I don't much care for that one, if I'm honest. I'm glad I've got this one. So, what you do is, when you're showing these, you show off all the detail first, you fool. It's got a nice zip on it. I like how they've done that. And the back straps, again, very nicely done. And also the back pockets and the front pockets, very nicely done. What you do to transform it, pull this section up. I've noticed with these, the more you transform them, the easier they get. I don't think they'll get too loose, but they do get easier over time. Then pull the legs out, and then pull the arms out. It's very easy because the dents come on. So if you didn't see it, they pull out like that. And that's basically it. I don't know why, but it reminds me of them basic enemies from Mega Man. The ones that have the giant helmets that pop into the ground, pop up, fire a shot, pop into the ground again. It reminds me of that. I really don't know why, but that's how it feels to me. It's a nice one. I really like this one. It's bright, it's colourful. It doesn't annoy me to get the limbs out. I believe this is a taco. Or something similar. It's got all the greenery in it. A bit of... or it could be a kebab sort of thing. The meat's there, the pastries. Or... what's it called? My brain is not working, I apologise. So, it's nice. Yeah, you can see a bit of robot stuff there. But to transform it, all you need to do is pull on the legs and rotate them around, like so. Then what you need to do is flip it around and then pull the top half, and that's like that. Then pull the arms out. Fairly easy. There's a little ridge in there you can get your fingernail in, and they come out pretty well. There we go, like so. I don't know whether he's shouting very happily or just shouting. The expression is weird to me, but I like the giant the V. It kind of looks like he's got a jumper on. He's just a big lard arse with a jumper on. Here's a bottle of shampoo. Yep, that's all you're going to get from that. I mean, you've got some soap suds on there. You've got nice painted blue on there. Nothing to show it transforms apart from when you look at the bottom. There's the feet. I like the top as well. It's nicely painted and nicely done. To transform it, pull the legs out like so. Then pull the arms out. These can be a little bit stiff, as we've seen many times before, but they are not impossible. I remember now. What you need to do next is pull out the wings, which reveal the so smug with itself face it wants punching. Then turn it sideways, make sure the wings are out of the way, and then it means you can get at the hand, the arm, like so. and then turn it round the other way. Oh, good truth. Like so. Then rotate their head so it's all the right way around, and then have the back bits however you want, like wings or whatever. I mean, it's cheerful, ain't it? A bit of blue on the arms and feet, and the face is just happy, happy, happy. It's called Poo Sham. Here's a bunch of grapes. It's not the most coherent, and yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. They are a very deep purple, even though it doesn't show on camera. I suppose you could say they're a highway star or something like that. Yeah, I'm not sorry. A bit of green on the leaves, which is nice. So to transform it, what you need to do is pull this bit out, which is one of the arms. Then pull all this down, like so, to reveal this pink thing. Yeah, so that means its bum is on display, and that just looks unfortunate. Then what you do is pull this down, which is its other hand, and then you should be able to pull this up. Yeah, you pull it, right, so you can pull this top bit up and spin it round. So pull it up until it doesn't come anymore, and rotate it round until you see the face. It's very hard to do so, but when you do, you get something like this. And if you can see under there, you can see a green visor. It's happy with itself. It looks like it's got a giant zip. Green feet, just because the hands, there is kind of a hand in there. I'll just try and get it in focus. Just about see a hand in there, I think. Yeah, there's kind of a hand in there as well. So it's a nice one. It's nice to have something a little bit different. There is a banana one that turns into a monkey, but that one's not great. Not grape. I'm so funny. Well, I like to think I am anyway. This is a box of chips. It's kind of like one of them Transformers you used to get at McDonald's, which is nice. Little colour on there and on there, but that's more for the robot mode. Nice yellow for the chips. Nice yellow. So to transform it, what you do is fold down the legs and pull out the arms, because it's almost, they're just standing there. It's easy to do. Fairly easy to do. Then what you do is come to this flap here and pull it up, like so. You don't have to have it straight up, but... And then you rotate that around for the head. And it looks like he's got a mullet, because why not? It reminds me of Duffman from The Simpsons in a way. It's a nice blue. The hair helmet it's now got, yeah, it's hair with the giant mullet strap. It's hair. A bit of grey on the arms. Duffman does not remember how he got like this. Yep, they've done a pretzel. I kid you not, they've done a pretzel. It's nicely painted, nice painted detail. But let's get to the transformation. There you go. Everything's just been done on here. You can move the arms if you want, but it's a nice thing, isn't it? It's nice and basic, but it's kind of like Burgertron in the sense that it's got all the details in the robot form, but everything else is just basically bit of flip bits up, down. There you go. Job done. Bit of green for the eyes, light brown for the face, light brown detail all over the body. It gives it a bit of pop, I think. Yeah. Yeah, the binoculars are looking back at you, and they don't like what they see. Anyway, to transform this, what you need to do is, the legs don't move because they're the legs. You pull the arms out, and it's nice they've got these little handy stalks. You can pull that arm out. The other arm, oh god, yeah, the other arm pulls out a bit, and then until it can't go anymore, and it does twist sort of, and then you've got like that. And then with the head, you just twist it down, and then you pull these bits out to be the antennae, sort of like that. I'll just get the other one out, just to, ow, it will come out just like that. And the head, I think, can swap along. There we go. Yeah, it changes the look of it quite a lot. It really does. Considering you've got two bits that have to go to the other side. How does it do that? Well, you see, it does it by just slotting stuff over. It's a nice little thing, and it looks like it's looking for the top there for some reason. Here be your piano. They did a brown one, but I've kept the black one, just cause. So, getting close to the detail, because there's a little bit to go over. I'll just zoom in. I think that, whoa, too close. I don't know what they're meant to be, but it's nice whatever it is, and it's got it on the other side. Nice keyboard painted, keys painted. Nice, yes, robot feet. Nice details on the back, you'd find them on pianos. And nice music sheet which isn't painted in, which is a shame. To transform it, move the head up, pull the arms out, because these will be the arms, fold that down and pull the legs out, like so. You can fold the arms down a little bit so they look a little bit different, but they're meant to be up a bit. Why the arms move up, the hands move up, I don't know. It offers no purpose except an extra hinge. Maybe it's there for transformation. Let's transform it back and see. Maybe, but I thought they'd be there to hold the key, this bit in place. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. I mean, have it like that. No, I can't really see why you do that. I can't. Keep along with the music theme. We've got this hot pink guitar. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? It's got a load of buttons. Focus, please. Got a load of buttons on there for different things. Obviously the keyboard. A nice lightning flash on there, which is nice. Yeah, the robot head. Nice detail on there. I don't know what the point is of that. I'm assuming that's a guitar thing with those arrows on. And it's got a strap, which is not badly detailed. So, to transform it, what you need to do first is pull out the head, like so. Move that arm out there. Move that arm out there, like so. Then rotate this hand like that. Then rotate this hand like that. Then fold that flap down for the legs. It's weird with the hands because this hand looks like it probably should be holding something. This hand just looks like a hand. I like the face. Look at the little ting coming out of its mouth. And I like the fact it's got a headband as if it's going to go jazzercising. So, yeah. Yes, it's meant to be an American football, but to me it's a rugby ball. So there. Nice detail on there. Very nice detail. Very nice detail on there as well. Very round. It does what it needs. So, to transform this thing, what you need to do first is pull the legs down. A little bit hard, but it's doable. I think do they pull out a bit? No. So, they should be like that. Then what you do is pull these sections out, like so. And then the arms. The arms aren't bad. Yes, you need to pull them out, and that can be a bit tricky, can it? Do they pull out, or are they on hinges? No, they do pull out. So you just open that up, like so. Same on the other arm. Pull out, open, and there you go. These bits can be raised or lowered however you want, because they're on ball joints. It's a nice little rugby ball. It's got them little markings on it. It's ready to do rugby type stuff. It looks like it could be the team doctor with that plus on it. It's also got a hole in it, in the middle of it for some reason. I don't know why. No reason for it, it just has. Sod you then. Next we have a plant. Yeah, someone's been watching over me. It's got nice green bits here. It's got some nice soily detail in there. A bit of green on there, and that's about it. To transform it, what you need to do is pull that up, and then pull that around. And then with these leggy bits, you can even have it so it walks on all fours, or have it where it's upright. Your choice. It's a dinosaur type thing. It's nicely detailed, but they've done so many of this one now. It's kind of boring. I like it's got a leafy tail and it does what it needs. It's great, I think. Yeah, we've come into iron territory now. It's a classic looking iron, isn't it? No, you can't have it standing up. Okay, fair enough. But you've got the button where the steam comes out. You've got the refill bit, and you've got where the power goes on. And it's in you've got a silver iron, as you'd expect, and yellow bit here, but that's more for robot mode. The colours are obvious, but kind of effective. To transform it, move that out of the way. Then rotate that round there. Pull the feet out, then pull the arms out. They come out really easily because of the indents they're in. It's so big. Then rotate them around. The socket, this wire bit, doesn't really matter too much. And there we have Angry Iron Man. I'm Iron Man, not Iron Man. Next we have a lamp. It's nicely coloured. It kind of looks old. It would have been nice to have some sort of colour in there, but whatever it is, what it is. To transform the lamp, split the top of it apart. Move it over here. You can, if you want, and I think you're supposed to do on the transformation, pull this all up. I really don't know what it's supposed to do, apart from you can twist it round. But there we go. Then you can pull the legs down that far, and like that, I guess. And then pull the arms out, and they're just on flaps. Just like that. And then this bit, have it like that, I guess. It's weird. It's got a creepy face on it for something that looks like it's just going to pogo on you to death. It's just weird. It's just weird, and that's partly why I like it. It's just hopping. It's like Zebedee from Magic Roundabout if he just had a creepy face on him. Wait, wasn't that the case anyway? Here's a digital watch. Yes, it says 1984 on it. It's got 2 bars of power, I think. No, 3 bars, sorry. And the Autobot symbol. Nice strap, nicely detailed. And nice silver bit too. Strange colour, but yeah, it works. It works. To transform it, what you need to do is move that up so you've got a bit of clearance. Fold the legs out, which is a bit of a pain, but it's doable, like so. Then fold the arms down, like so. Then fold that back so you've got a bit of clearance. And then fold the strap back, which has got some printed circuit board detail on it, because why not? And look at that. Look at that. I just think it looks so adorable. It looks like one of them bots from Mega Man Legends. This thing is a rubber or a razor if you're American. Nice details. You've got a pencil with a little doodle on it. Same on this side, nothing on the sides, and the big white rubbery bit on the top. And some dark red bits on there for some reason. To transform it, you pull the feet down, pull the arms out, rotate them down, like so. And for some reason it's got a little bit of detail in the middle there. No reason, just cause. Then what you do is fold this flap down. And then you've got some nice detail in there and a grimacing face in there. So many of these Botbots look angry. Why? They've done nothing wrong. No one's done anything wrong to them. Unless they don't really want to turn into things like rubbers and pencils and whatnot. Am I missing something? Am I? Here's a lolly. There's been loads of different ones on this. There's been a blue one with multicoloured swirls on it. There's been a white one. Another white one, I think. Not sure. And then there's this one. I suppose I had to keep one version of this. It's not my favourite because it's just... it doesn't really look like a lolly. To transform it, you split the feet apart and turn the... Well, you split the legs apart and turn the feet up. Then you open up for the hands. Like so. And then you open up the face. That's kind of the only reason I've kept this one, is the face is nice. Here's a can of bug spray. I like it, and yet it does the biggest cardinal sin of these of showing the face right at front. Shouldn't it be facing the other way around or something? Anything. But it is what it is. So, to transform it, rotate this bit up to be like a mohawk. Pull the arms out, which is harder than on the other ones of this figure, I think. Hang on a minute. Ow. So, once you've wrestled and got the arms out and hurt yourself in the process with some pliers, you then pull the legs out, so there's a bit of a gap between them, and there it is. It's not the best one of these, but I still like what it does. The problem is the face. It's just right there. Can't we have the face somewhere else, like round this side or something? And why has this got a spludge on it? Huh. Fair enough. There you go. It's a hot dog in one of them cardboard tray things. It's nice. It's got a fair bit of detail on it. The bun's nicely painted. The mustard's nicely done. So get on to transformation then. The feet will do later. First thing you do is pull these sections out, and then you get to the feet. Get your nail in there and pull them round like so. Then you open that up to reveal a face. What you can do is fold these up, and then I think you're supposed to, actually, in fairness, I think you're supposed to. And there you go. It's a little man with yellow goggles, a grey face with a nice smirk on it. The rest of it's just red. Lord of red on display here. Not bad figure. Not bad. It's a not a hole punch. Well, it might be a hole punch. A stapler. That's the one. Stapler. They did a blue one. This one apparently is called Steve from Accounting. Why not? Why not? Nice detail on here, but I would have liked to see a little bit of black on the bottom, but it is what it is. To transform it, move the feet out, pull these out to become the arms, and fold the arms down like so. He doesn't look too happy at his job. Stephen? Stephen! Oh, yes, sir. Why haven't you completed that stapling yet? I'm on it now, sir. It's kind of that sort of thing, I'd imagine, with a face like that. It's a lot of silver detail, but it makes it work. He kind of looks like he's a security guard in one of those films where all the grunts get killed, and he's one of them, and he knows he's one of them. Now, this is the only one of the Winner's Circle Botbots I've got. The Winner's Circle ones are ones that are repaints that are painted gold. And in this case, I've only got the shovel. I want the watering can as well. The only reason I want them is that they've done them, but getting them is really expensive. So I ain't doing that. So, yeah, it's kind of a remold of the hammer one. It does the same thing. It's a shame there's no other repaints of this, but it is what it is. To transform it, all you do, like the hammer, rotate the feet around, pull the arms out, and pull that up. The face is weird. It kind of looks like it's got heavy mascara and a moustache on its top lip. I don't know what, and it's got two teeth at the front. What face is it going for? It just looked like it's seriously going to do some digging on my face. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, I don't like these because they're just painted gold and that's it. I'd like them to have a bit more colour to them. But people like them. People really like the gold ones. It's a controller. I suppose you could say it's a controller with a little screen on it. It's not bad painted. Control stick on there, control stick on there. Buttons, plus, minus, or pause and select, anything like that. Missing a few buttons. I suppose you could say they've moulded in two shoulder buttons, but it's very basic. You could say it's a GameCube controller at a push, I suppose. It's very blatant about where the legs go. They just hold on the back. So to transform it, fold the legs out, pull the arms out until you can see its hands, and then pull this section up. Why it's very angry, I do not know. And to help with balance issues, it helps if you do that. Its head can slide in too much. You've just got to be careful and just have it just right, like so. There you go. Can you guess what this is? It's not a Roomba, it's a hockey puck. Yes, it's a hockey puck. Kind of looks like a bottle lid, don't it? Yeah, but yeah, it's a hockey puck, so it's a black circle. No detail needed. This is the thing. The winner's circle ones are just painted gold for no reason. This is painted black because hockey pucks are black. To transform it, what you do is fold that up. Oh, that's sharp. Then you pull the head. You pull the head up. It used to be really hard, but now it's not too bad. Then you can move the arms out a bit if you want. Fold the back bit out if you want a bit of balance. And there's a fair bit of detail on this. Number 9 jersey on it, a little bit of green on the legs, a little bit of yellow on the arms and the face. It's just enjoyable, isn't it? It's happy. It's got a black eye, but it's really happy with what it's doing. It's a winner. Next we have a toasted sandwich, butter sandwich, lemon sandwich, marmalade sandwich. I'm going to go with marmalade sandwich. Yeah, you can see most of the panel lines of what it's going to turn into, but it's tried its very hardest, and I like it for that. So to transform it, you open up these panels, and you can move the arms out a bit if you want. You don't have to, but you can. Then you fold this panel down to reveal the face. I am bread! I think you can pull the legs out. Don't quote me on that. Oh, the legs come out ever so slightly. Yeah, they ain't coming out anymore. He's just shouting because he's bread. And so would I, in fairness. It's a toilet roll, ain't it? Transform a toilet roll. Why? But why? Apart from just cause. Oh god, the white balance. The white balance is so bad. I like how it's already started. It's got Autobot branded toilet roll. That just seems weird to me. I like how at the top it's got where the toilet roll holder go. To transform it, you pull the legs down like that. You then pull this little flap. You then pull this little flap out like that. You then pull these bits up, and because the Autobot symbols, they do help get it out a bit better. You then pull the arms out, and with these up and out at the road, it makes it so much easier. God, that's tight. Oh God. There we go. It's a mummy. It's called King Toots. Why not? Why not? I like it. A lot of blue's revealed, and it really helps with the white balancing somewhat. With the face, it looks like it's going sort of thing. This has been repainted into a tombstone. Yeah. So this is apparently roll-on deodorant. This bit, I think, makes more of the deodorant come out, and this is where you roll it on. Shock of all shocks. So what you do is, to transform it, you pull the legs out. You then pull the hands so they're facing more that way, and with this little indent, you open to reveal a very angry face. Soundwave says, "Wash your hands." It's Burgertron, but really, really angry for some reason. You have not shown proper hygiene. I think this one's a pear. They did the one that's more darker green, that's sort of avocado coloured, and yeah, it's a pear. Yeah, you just transform it, just open it up, and then you pull the feet out. You pull the feet out. God damn it, hang on. They really don't want to know, do they? No, that's as far as they go. Okay, the arms do move. It's just... Oh, okay, it levitates off the ground with its pair. Okay then. Yeah, it's got a big belly. It's got a awesome head. Lots of different greens and creams and a bit of brown. It's a nicely coloured figure. It's a nicely coloured figure. It's a plunger. They repainted it into a bell. It's nicely painted. So to transform it, you pull this up, put both sides of the feet down, pull the hands out and rotate them down as far as they will go. Same on this side. And the head is there. He looks like he's got an army hat with a giant stick coming out of it. Yeah, it's just basically a plunger with a robot growing off of it. I like it. I really like this one. Even though its basically posability is non-existent. It just basically does what it needs to, and it's really nice. Now, they've done a normal orange that... Get back here. That hasn't gone off. I might get that one at some point, but here's the one that has gone off. You won't believe what it turns into. So, rotate these things out. There's 4 of them to rotate. Yes, it's animal-like. So, just rotate all of these out like so. Ooh. Oh, it's got a little yellow toes painted on the front. And I didn't know that. Huh. Anyway, pull the tail out, which has got a nice bit of orange painted on it, just cause. Then pull this up, and then you should be able to pull the head out and fold that back. It's a Triceratops, or citrus. Yeah, I like how the top of the frill matches the leaf colours. I really like that. It's got a beak, like all Triceratopses do. I might get the proper orange one. I did replace the mouldy apple with the proper apple, so I might do. Nice little teddy bear. It's really nicely detailed. The lines make it look like it's the teddy bear stuff. It's also got the nice bow tie, nice facial features altogether, and it's got them bits on, which is nice. The paw out prints on the legs, which is nice. To transform it, fold the legs up like that. Fold these flaps out like so. Pull the arms out, and they're not on ball joints, they're just on hinges, so they just go up and down. That's basically it. Then you fold this down. Why not, I say to this, why not? It's got a bow tie, it's got kind of like a suit sort of thing going on, and it just looks like it just wants to be friends with everyone. It looks like it's in a bear costume, if anything. It's a bear transformer, a teddy bear transformer that dresses up as a teddy bear. Now, this one at first glance just looks like a box full of stuff, but it is actually a crane machine. They could have made it a little bit bigger to make it more obvious, but it is what it is. So you've got the little knob that reaches the crane around. You've also got the crane itself. You've also got a nice picture of different Botbots in there, which again is really nice. To transform it, you pull that arm out. You pull this arm out. You fold the legs up, which is surprising. Most of these is pull the legs out, not fold the legs out. And then pull the head up. It's a very basic looking face, but considering what it is, I think it's alright. You can rotate this bit however you want. and this claw just... It works. The colours are a bit weird for a crane machine, but again, it works. I want a rock. I've got a rock. Yeah, so... Transforming rocks. This is not a rock lord, but it's a transforming rock. But it wasn't a rock. It was a transformer. It's got a little leaf on top, grassy stuff on top, which is nice. And at the bottom, yeah, you kind of see where everything is. So to transform it, move the tail back. Yes, it's the tail. Fold the legs out. All 4 of them, like so. And then this little indent here, get your nail in there to pull, I say pull the head out. It looks more like a Pokemon than a robot. There's not really any mechanical detail. I suppose it could be a pet of the Rock Lords, really. Some sort of weird rock grass type Pokemon thing. Yeah. Well, it's hand wash. Or hand soap. Depending on where you come from. And if you turn around this side, I think you can guess what it turns into. So let's just get down to it, shall we? Pull this section up. Pull. Do you pull this arm out? Oh god, you do. It's so stiff. Hang on. Oh. There we go. You pull that arm out like that. Then what you do is you rotate the legs out. Why couldn't we just have that with the arm? Could it not have been easier? Then you put that up, and then, well, you put it like that actually, and then rotate that up. It's a pirate with a peg leg and a hook and an eye patch that turns into hand wash. Oh, if you can't understand why I like Botbots, I can't help you. And it's even got some detail on the back where some sort of bandana is. Would have been nice if that were painted, but I ain't complaining considering what it is. So we've got this thing. Yeah, it's a laptop. Yeah, it shows the face, but it's how you get to see all the keyboards and whatnot. It's a really thick old one. There's buttons there, there's keys all over the place. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but it is what it is. On the back is robot bits. So to transform it, you open it as I was doing. Fold the antennae out. Pull the arms out. Easy enough. And then unfold the legs. It can be a bit hard to make stand up, so you need that to pose down a little, fold down a little bit. But he's so stressed out by something with how the world is. I don't blame you, pal. I don't blame you. It's a baby's bottle. Yes, it is. And they've done so many variants of this one, but the first one was chili sauce and, well, hot sauce, chili sauce, whatever. But I was thinking, I know they're going to repaint it as a baby's bottle, and they did. Nicely painted, actually. Good colours on the top, and just white all round, mostly. To transform it, there's a little nub on there. Well, little nick that opens them up. Fold out the legs. How do you fold out? Yeah, rotate this bit. Actually, it'd be best to rotate it half, so you can fold out the arm, and then round to the other side. Pull out the arm. It only goes so far, and then yeah, that's the problem. The arms don't stay out that well. So you're constantly having to pull them out. Then what you do is rotate the face, and there you've got the baby bottle. Why? Now, the knife, fork and spoon are leftovers from the hot sauce, which is a little bit of a shame, but it is what it is. The design on the bib, though, can we get some focus on that, can we? Is it a cow? I think it's a cow. Yeah, I think it is a cow. But the face is just basically, yeah, it's a baby's bottle. It's crying. It kind of looks like it's got a beanie hat on now. It's a tub of ice cream with a chocolate cone stuck in it. There's not much detail, so we'll get on to the transformation. You're not ready for this. Unfold these and swing them back. Come to the back here and pull out the tail. Then fold the legs all the way down. Two at the back, fold out like that, and then the front two fold down also like that. And then you've got a flying unicorn. They've done a blue one with pink ice cream and a black and white one. Why not? Why not? It's just one of my favourites just because it's a horse, unicorn, flying unicorn thing that turns into a tub of ice cream. Oh God, Botbots, do not ever change. So this next one is one of my favourite ones because of how it looks. Right, so it's a box of popcorn, or a bag of popcorn, even though it's really solid. To me, it kind of looks like a gong droid, one of those really big black ones with the legs that just go jonk, jonk, jonk. If the Emperor or Darth Vader was hungry. So to transform it, a lot of popcorn, to transform it, fold down the legs and donk, donk, donk. But to transform it into its robot form, also pull up the head, and with the hands, get your fingernails only at the bottom because they pull out really well. Pull out, oh God, this one's really stiff. Pull out the hands like so, and then fold up the top half because it will collapse down a bit. And yeah, I don't know why the eyes aren't painted. Maybe it's blind. I don't know why that forearms are, well, the arms are painted on one side but not on the other side, but it is what it is. It's a nice simple one. It's a really nice simple one. It's a burger, isn't it? Nice detail. Zoom the camera out a bit. Nice detail moulded in for the bun at the top and at the sides and at the back. That's meant to be mayonnaise, I'm assuming, or burger sauce. I hate burger sauce. Lettuce and brown for the bun. Very, very nice and very simple to transform. All you need to do is fold up, fold the legs down, and fold the hands out. It kind of reminds me of them 90s and 80s McDonald's Transformers you could get. And a lot of details revealed here. It kind of looks like if Soundwave was a rock lord. Would you like fries with that? I can just imagine like a little... Stand up, man. Stand up. I can just imagine Ravage or something being like a little chip snake or something. And then you've got lettuce or something to be a Rat-Bat or Laserbeak or something. You've got red detail in there. I know it looks orange, but it's red. You've got a little bit of brown for the hands, brown for this helmet that looks like it's from Metroid, and very nice painted green visor.
Very simple to transform back to. So there you have it. If you enjoyed looking at this video, then good. I'd recommend looking at the different Botbots, maybe not just grabbing the blind ones, just see what you think of them. I like how they're so small and they transform from a robot into some sort of everyday object. It's just weird like that. You can get them in a blind pack of one. The blind pack of ones, if you look on TF Wiki and something like that, it shows you all the codes for the blind ones, because on the back of each of the blind ones is a number, and that corresponds to what number it is. There's also packs of 5 that come with 4 and the blind one. Look on TF Wiki, it'll show you there. And a pack of 8, 7, which is 7 and 1 blind one, which again, TF Wiki will tell you what's in it. Looking on eBay though, some of the prices of some of them, it's very hard to get some of them. But weirdly enough, Series 5 came out, I think, first in the UK over here. Yeah, I don't get how that works either. But thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.